All right. How's it going, folks? Welcome to the Pulse Podcast. Nate Mullins, Joey Krajewski. We've got Greg Kinn turning the dials for us and joining us in studio. Sherron Jones, Hopewell Loudon's three-time state champion in track and field. Thanks for coming on with us, man.
Welcome. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I got to thank Tommy for booking this for us. Tommy, he saw it. Your mom commented on something, and he was like, we got to figure out a way to get this kid on because you need some recognition, man. I mean, for everything that you accomplished yesterday or this weekend, talk about your role as a track and field athlete. Like, I know going into this track season, you had your own goals and your own aspirations, but as a teammate, as a teammate with my son is on the track and field team, and he, it's obviously an individual sport. You're in the 100, the 200, the 400, but you're there with a bunch of your teammates as well. Talk about that. You also competed in the 4x2, and a lot of people don't know exactly, you're in a lot of different events. And talk about your preparation going into that as a teammate.
As a teammate for the whole season.
Yeah, when you're going into this season, what do you think your role as a teammate needs to be? Do you need to be a leader, or do you just stick to yourself and just try to focus on your individual game?
Going into the season, I was thinking about being more of a leader because as the top runner of the team, I knew more about my technique and stuff. So even with the seniors, basically everybody on the team, I'd help them with their techniques and tell them what they're doing and doing wrong. For our 4x2, they made it to state. For the handoffs, it was every single time I practiced, at least two people who weren't the best at handoffs. So it would be me and someone else critiquing them and trying to help them get better. And through the season, their handoffs got better. And just really anything, if anybody needed help with anything about blocks or how to start or handoffs or just how to pace themselves during the 400 or 200, they'd ask me and I'd help them with it.
That's cool, because a lot of people think of track as this individual sport. You're a sprinter, so you're trying to beat everybody that you're racing against, but you're involved in that relay race as well. And that's one of those things where a lot of people don't understand that there's a lot of chemistry involved with that. There's a lot of timing. You have to be on your game, and as a teammate, sometimes I think track is not one of those sports you think about as a teammate. So I just wanted to touch on that. But as an individual now, as you approach, this season, what were your goals?
In the beginning of the season, my goal was to win state.
All right.
In one of the events. And then as my dream goal, or the goal I thought I could get, was to win all three. So at the beginning of the season, I already knew I wanted to get all three in Triple Crown.
So this was your goal. When you said at the beginning of the season, this was the top goal on the list.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So you achieved your goal this year. So now where do you set the bar? Because obviously you're a senior, you move on now. Where are you going next?
I'm going to Finley.
So you're going to Finley. There's a lot of talent going to Finley, man. Trust. There's a lot of talent going over there. Talk about, so you're going to Finley obviously as a track athlete, right?
Yeah.
So what's the adjustment for you going from high school to college now? As a senior, you're leaving a school that you built a legacy at. Obviously you built a name for yourself now, but now you're going to Finley and you're going to be a freshman. You got to start all over. Talk about that transition a little bit.
It's going to be something new to be this the small fry in the big pond, being the little guy going to Finley. It's going to be a lot harder. Division II college is a lot harder than Division III high school in Ohio.
Right.
And it's going to be new, leaving my house and living in Finley and stuff.
Not too far of a drive, though.
Yeah, but I've never lived anywhere else except for with my mom.
Right.
So it's going to be new, living with some complete random stranger that I don't know.
Yeah. Well, mom's only a 30, 40-minute drive away, so thankfully. So now I want to talk. You got all three medals. You made your accomplishments in track. Let's talk about football, man. We're here. I love football. I covered you guys this year. We covered you guys on your run. For the last 2 years, we've covered you guys multiple times, and you were one of those kids that always stuck out to me. For you guys have a lot of size on that Hopewell Loudon team, but you're the fastest guy on that field. And it seemed like every single week, it wasn't just on your team, it was on both teams. You were easily far and away the fastest guy. So your role on that team, you have a lot of different roles. You're the kick returner, you're the punt returner, you're the wide receiver. As a senior going into this season, what were your goals as an individual? What did you want to accomplish?
I really didn't have any goals for football. I just wanted the team to win.
I like it. I love it. Individual is not even a part of football. It's all about the team, right? So talk about that team this year. You guys had a great team, great chemistry, and a great run. I mean, it came up short, but I mean, Marion Local's a buzzsaw, so it is what it is. But you guys had a great run this year. Talk about how fun that was. I mean, as a player for you, going through that, I mean, you guys were pretty dominant at times, you know?
The whole season was great. It was just me playing football with my best friends. Some of us have been playing since we're in third grade for tackle football and even flag football before that. So from third grade to senior year, playing with my best friends is just one of the best feelings ever. And winning every game by a lot, it was just fun.
That was fun. It was fun calling some of those games too. I mean, I don't really sometimes get a lot of joy out of calling blowouts, but there was something about the way you guys just kind of bludgeon teams to death sometimes. But no. So what do you think your favorite game was this year on football?
Probably my favorite game was LCC.
Okay.
We played them at Finley to make it a state. That was my favorite game because they beat us last year in the playoffs really bad. So to come back and drop 50 on them was just an amazing feeling.
You know what I love about that answer? It was about the team again. It was nothing about you. It wasn't about, oh, it was a game I had 2 kick returns for a touchdown, or it was a game where I had a kick return and a 50-yard touchdown. They beat us the year before. We came back and beat them.
Yep.
That speaks volumes about your character. So, Joey, I'm going to turn it over to you. You got any questions?
Yep,
I know you got some good ones.
Yep, I got a couple for you. Then we're gonna get to the juicy stuff. All right.
All right.
So between the difference between last year and this year, on the talking track wise, what was the biggest difference that you saw in yourself?
I think I was more confident in myself. Like last year as a junior, I didn't really, because we didn't have a track season as a sophomore because of COVID. So I really didn't know what I could do. So halfway during the season when I started running faster, I wasn't really confident in myself. I was like, I don't really know if I could compete with these guys. So when I ran indoor during the wintertime, they run against Division I, Division II people, and being as fast as them or them just being a little faster than me. And the state meet indoor and winning the 200 in that really boosted my confidence. So when I went to Jesse Owens, I was just more prepared because I'm used to big crowds of people.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. And then what goes through your mind as you're getting in the blocks and getting ready to run?
Depends on the race. The 100, I'm just I just got to go. I can't. If in the 100, if you have anything really bad that happens, then you just lose the race.
Yeah.
And then the other two, sometimes I have a bad start, but I can catch back up. So the other 2 races, I'm I got to get out.
Yeah.
And I got to compete.
Yeah. You got any crazy superstitions that you do before a race or before a meet?
Actually, this whole track season, I had a shirt that I got from Tennessee on our class trip. It had goats on the roof, 3 goats on it. I'd wear before every meet. And I had these Martin Luther King Jr. socks I bought in Tennessee that I'd wear for every race.
Nice.
And then I'd do a little getting my blocks ritual.
Yeah.
But I'd hit my legs, jump up and down.
Just get the legs firing and blood running. All right, now I got a little game for you.
Here we go.
You faster than these animals. Do you want to know the miles per hour before or after you answer?
Before I answer. No, wait, after I answer.
After?
Yeah.
Okay. Crocodile.
If I'm faster than them?
Yep.
I think I'd be faster than a crocodile.
Crocodile is 18 to 22 miles an hour on land. I'm sure you're faster than that. First of all, what's your best race? We'll base it off of that.
Out of the 1, 2, and 4?
Yeah.
Probably 200.
200? Okay, so it's a 200-meter race. Okay. Crocodile, 18 to 22. Faster than it?
Yeah,
Okay. Ostrich.
No, they're probably faster than me.
They got limited endurance, though.
I feel like they still get me though.
You think? Okay. What about a cheetah? Also,
You didn't tell how fast an ostrich was.
Ostrich. This is surprising. 60 miles an hour. So you might be right. You might be right. A cheetah, and this on Google it said extreme limited endurance. They can't run the high you see the videos of them. They can't run that very far.
I feel like in a 400, if I got really lucky, I could probably catch it.
Yeah. They're 60 to 85 miles an hour. But it did say very limited endurance. Okay, what about a hippo? You're going to be surprised at the miles per hour for this.
I feel like a hippo would be surprisingly fast. But
Yeah.
I feel it's probably faster than me.
It's 30 miles an hour. Have you timed your miles an hour?
Not Not in a while. I think I did. No, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah. Hippo's 30. Next one's a zebra.
Well, zebra has to run away from a cheetah, so I bet.
Yeah. Well, they're about 40 miles an hour. What about a fox?
Probably fox probably faster.
Fox is only 28 miles an hour.
I don't think I can run that fast.
You might be close. Iguana?
I think I could beat an iguana.
Iguana's only 20 miles an hour. So I think you'll get that one.
Yeah, I think you got an iguana.
Here's a scary one. Komodo dragon.
I feel like I can get that.
Yeah, it's only 13 miles an hour. All right, here's the toughest one. All right, me with a 30-meter head start. I'm in spikes. You're in flip-flops.
For the 200?
Yeah.
I feel like I can get you.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't run very much. I'm kind of fat now, so.
So outside of track and football, like, what's your other sports? What do you like to play?
I know during the winter time with indoor, I played CYO.
Yeah?
So that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I don't know, like any really sport, like when we play with my friends, we'll play like volleyball, like cornhole, or like spike ball.
Nice.
Just something to get your blood moving.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, do you have any free time? And if you do, like, what do you like to do?
Yeah, I'd say I have free time. Like now, since track is over, I have some free time. Like really, the only thing I do mainly is just either stay at home or just hang with my friends. Nothing in between.
That's cool. That's cool.
Okay.
Do you, do you work anywhere right now? Or are you just kind of like taking it easy till college starts?
I work at the cereal bar in Fostoria.
Oh man, I've been
nice.
wanting to try that place.
For real.
Is it good?
The one with the big bowl?
Yeah, one bowl.
All right.
Oh,
now
yeah.
I got to make my trip over there now for sure. I'm going to have to.
Awesome. Now, Sherron, you said
Free advertising. You're welcome.
yeah, right. Now you said before we started, you said you're taking about 2 weeks off of training. You're going to get back into it. So what does that training in the off season look like for you?
A lot harder workouts because during the season, like we'd have to tone down the workouts so I wouldn't be dead before like a meet or something. So probably like a lot harder workouts so I can get my body back into shape after taking 2 weeks off.
Yeah. Now, are you focusing more on those events, or are you running some distance, or is it just mainly sprints, and then mixing in a couple 400 and probably an 800 or so or two?
Probably like get my workouts to like make me faster at the 2 and 4. That's probably when we're running in college because I'm not really the best runner in the 1. So probably get my workouts around the 2 and 4. I'd probably do some like the longest I'll ever run in like a workout would be like a 500.
Really? Yeah. That's got to be nice. You're not like those distance runners that are running like 5Ks and stuff like that. That sucks.
Yeah.
That's no fun. I mean, granted, I'm sure the sprints aren't fun because I'm sure you got to do a lot of them to make up the distance and stuff like that. But I mean, that's going to be nice knowing you only got to run 500 meters at one time.
Right.
That's nice. All right. Well,
You got anything else?
I don't. Kind of picked your brain.
Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job of picking your brain. You said you were playing Minecraft before you came over here, huh? You're a
can't-
Minecraft guy?
Yeah, big Minecraft guy.
Man, I
That's
can't
nice.
believe
What else you
So
play?
do you have your own server? Or you just play like on a
I just
console?
play on my PlayStation in
That's
my
cool.
room.
I'm the same way with it. I'm not all into the, but every once in a while with my kids, I'll jump on and play some Minecraft.
Yeah? I've never gotten into Minecraft.
It's a fun game.
It
Is
really
it?
fun.
Probably should.
It looks fun. I've
okay.
watched Nate play it before.
It's one of those games where you can just kind of sink in and just kind of lose yourself for a while.
Really?
yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh yeah.
I dig it. My kids got me into it, so
Really?
I watched them play it for long enough, and I was like, I'm going to try that, and I did. It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
I
gotta-
watched them play Fortnite enough, and I just decided, no, I'm never going to play that game. So
I got a question for you.
yeah, Greg, go ahead.
I was just wondering, like, at what age or like when did you really know that like you were gonna be interested in doing track? Were you just always like faster than all your friends or something? Or
In junior high when I ran track, I actually wasn't the fastest on my team. And freshman year, I wasn't like the fastest freshman. So really, I mean, I was always interested in track because my brother, I had an older brother, his name's Isaiah, probably like 21, 22 now. He ran track and he went to state with somebody on my 4x2. His name's Nico. Him and his brother and my brother went to state together. So watching them run in state made me like, wow, this would be something cool to do.
That's cool.
that's
That's
awesome.
fine.
So your speed and stuff was just a result of extremely hard work over the years. Then
Yeah, during junior year, I got my trainer. So then I just got a lot better from there.
that's awesome.
That's great.
That's really cool.
That's awesome.
All right, Sherron. So, I mean, in this area, I think one thing that we like to talk about is food. You know, we have a lot of food sponsors. We do a lot of business with a lot of different area food places. Where are you from? You from Tiffin?
Fostoria.
Fostoria? So what's your favorite spot as far as food in the Fostoria, Seneca County, Tiffin? Like, where do you like to go for food? Or do you like your mom's cooking the best?
I like my mom's cooking, but my favorite place probably goes Madison Street.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I didn't even need to. I didn't poke him for that. I didn't. That was not. There was no pressure involved, folks. I'm telling you.
What's your order?
Just chunks with barbecue.
Honey barbecue chunks. All right, just chunks.
And fries.
Yeah.
What fries though?
Waffle fries.
Yeah, smart man.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Sherron. Anything else you want to talk about? Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out my mom, #1 supporter. Shout out my friends. Shout out my coaches.
That's
Shout
cool.
out my teammates.
That's cool. All right, man.
Good
Appreciate your time. Thanks again for coming on with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
All right, once again, 3-time state champ Sherron Jones joining us here on the Pulse Podcast. We'll step aside, take a quick timeout. We'll be back after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. All right, welcome back to the Pulse Podcast. Nate Mullins, Joey Krajewski, and Greg Kinn, all right here in Studio Squared. Thanks to Sherron Jones for coming on with us tonight.
What a great kid.
Man, I can't. What a great kid. The character was on full display there, folks. If you didn't get a chance to catch it, if you're just now tuning in with us, you're going to have to go back and check it out because that was a great interview with the 3-time state champ. And, I mean, you want to talk about down to earth?
Dude, I don't know how. I have literally
Humble.
no clue how. If I had just won the 1, 2, and 4 in the state track meet, and, like, they were close, but, like, he kind of blew everybody out, I would be nobody could tell me no at this point.
That's the definition of humble right there.
Yeah. I mean, kudos to his mom. Kudos to him as a person because
Oh, for sure.
if that was me, I would be talking so much crap to everybody.
Mom deserves a lot of
Yeah.
credit for that one.
Yeah.
Dude, that young man was raised great.
That's awesome.
He was raised the right way. Once again, thanks to Sherron Jones. Thanks to Tommy for booking that with us.
Shout out to Tommy.
Speaking of Tommy, we'll hopefully be able to join him soon, or he'll be joining us soon via Zoom as Greg's working on dialing that up. You know how Tommy is, though. He's always fashionably late.
Yeah, of course.
And loves to make an entrance. So
It's
he'll
Tommy.
be on whenever he feels like it. But once again, we got some things we got to talk about anyways. Outside of Hopewell Loudon track, there's a lot of things going on right now with the track and field.
Yeah,
I mean, Zayden Fry, two-time pole
Two-timer.
vaulting champion,
which is
cleared 16 feet.
that's gotta be terrifying when you're up there.
Yeah, think about that. I mean, not only do you have to deal with the terrifying thought of possibly,
Oh.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh,
I think you got
Uh-oh.
a Tommy Hall here.
uh-oh.
You there, Tommy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what do you want?
Let's see. Can you guys see him now?
I can hear him, but I can't see him, so there's a little bit more, can't get a little bit more of him?
I don't have it on my screen anymore now.
Up just a
Yeah,
little bit
hold on.
there.
I can
Go back
hear
to the
you.
right. Click up. Now drag it to
now
the right. Click and drag.
Click and drag. There we go. Perfect.
There
Right
he
there.
is.
Perfect. There we go. There's the Tomaszewski. Tom Bone, how we doing?
Don't disparage the good name of me by associating that with that. What's going on, Nate and Jet Ski?
What up, Tommy? How are you?
Chilling. And
Chilling.
Oh, grilling, huh?
Grilling.
Oh, yeah.
What you got on the grill?
Chicky Bird and Burgies.
You got bird and some burgies. Are those
Ooh.
Tommy burgers?
No, not today.
Oh,
They the Angus, though. They
you
the
had me
Angus.
excited. So what are we doing tonight, Tommy? What's the plan? What's the move?
Chicken with a little Italian flair on it and some burgers with some deli cheese on it.
Ooh.
Deli
American
cheese? All right.
What kind of cheese guy are you? You
Hey.
like the American? You basic American? You get crazy?
Depends. It's raining right now, so I'm
Oh, you're doing
I'm a soldiering on, I guess.
That's awesome.
So Tommy, you're gonna be joining me on Thursday?
That's the big state baseball semifinal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you've heard of it?
Yeah.
Canal Park, Akron, Ohio. Minor league park.
Should be fun.
What's that team that plays there? What's their name?
Rubber Ducks.
Rubber Ducks. That's what.
Akron Rubber
Park.
Ducks.
Yeah, I got my rubber duck as I'm taking a bath here too.
Oh, man.
There's the rubber
Oh,
ducks right
bro.
there.
Man, killing me here.
Those aren't looking too rubbery though.
They look especially delicious.
So what we doing after dinner? What's the plan?
Well, I did see some internet ramblings about the conclusion of the NFL's investigation on that Browns case that we all
he
know
brought
too
it
well.
Uh-oh. A conclusion?
Conclusion, as in they're finishing out their investigation of what they got so far and about ready to bring the hammer down, I guess.
Well, how can they conclude when they keep adding more people to the case here?
That's the caveat is
What if there's another woman that
apparently
wants to add herself on to this case?
this latest accusation was already one that was prior.
Yeah.
That was already presented.
Well, I think that was the one before that as well was already presented. I mean, all these,
again, I mean,
they're not new. It's just these women decided that they wanted to file a civil case after that HBO special. So, I mean, it is what it is.
But, I mean, again, we're getting a little bit closer to the end of, seeing how practices will go for the Browns.
Yeah, because right now it looks like he's getting all the reps. And actually, he's getting double reps.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
Yeah, that might be a good or a bad thing because I watched a little bit of it from last Wednesday's practice.
Oh man.
Not $260 million practice there. We're talking about
Well,
practice.
I'll tell you what. He
Not
looks
again.
good.
Practice.
We're talking about practice.
Hey, let's be real. We're still Browns fans, so we're still head over heels right now.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I got my quarterback. Tommy's like, don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Yeah, you decided to dump him by the wayside for a prettier date.
Are you talking about Baker?
Yeah, he got you to the dance, and now you.
Oh, here we go. What's your name for him? What's his nickname? Mr. Phone Books?
Oh, phone book. Oh yeah. If you're not giving yourself second-degree burns, are you really flipping birds?
Hey, I like that. Look at the face light up. There we go. We know we're making him right
Look at
now.
that.
Yeah.
Woo.
Woohoo! Get him flaring.
Woo!
That's right, pal.
Ric Flair style right there.
Yeah, Calvert, what a weekend in baseball you guys got to be a part of. And I watched from a distance, and, man,
You missed out, Tommy.
I just the old adage that we always talk about when we're on the call, especially during the high school football game, you see in the local area, guys, these teams make some deep runs into the postseason. And then eventually you just kind of have that come to Jesus meeting. You meet a buzzsaw like a Chardon or, Avon Lake or, traditionally like Toledo Central Catholic. You take your lumps and you kind of, give yourself a pat on the back and say, hey, we contended. But, this past week in regional baseball, it gives you the sour belches because for once you got to watch a team that belonged, and then to get short-sighted of being able to reach that pinnacle, that next level as a program, it was just a heartbreaking weekend. And for Calvert, again, you're talking about a team that towards the back nine of the season being held together with scotch tape and bubble gum. What a run that Coleman's been able to do for that squad and for us to be able to be on the call from Canal Park. I'm telling you, Nate, I don't see how your summer can get much better than that.
They seem like the team of destiny right now. The way they're playing, I mean, they've been rolling for the last 3-4 games. They're just kind of playing with house money, Ever since they beat Hopewell, I think their confidence level has just been through the roof, and there's nothing that I think they can't, there's no mountain that they can't climb. I've said that before. I feel that truly because you watch this team, and the confidence level right now is higher than it ever has been, and you're going into a game now where they're going to face a pitcher who's 24-0, never lost in his high school career.
Well, Nate, you touched on that at the beginning of that broadcast when they were down 5-0 after the top of the first there. You said something about Calvert's come back from things bigger than this, mountains, they can climb all these mountains and stuff like. You said something exactly like that. You're hitting it right on the head there.
Yeah. I just feel like we've seen this team come back from deficits of 5 runs, 3 runs, 4 runs. It's remarkable to watch this team and then consider the fact that, Tommy, think about this. This team was 7-11 at one point. 7-11.
Again, we watched Old Fort dispatch the squad earlier on in the season.
It was our first
and
call.
in that one,
Yeah.
That was a very close one that could have went either way. But then you saw Calvert bats. Really, what was that? There's an acronym that Calvert's been using. It was like
That BAMO mentality.
BAMO, yeah. BAMO,
Breathe and move on.
Bring it, yeah. So, I mean, that's to be able to get behind something and to believe in it. I mean, that's one thing. Like, I've seen this Calvert squad buried deep against squads that they had no business coming back from. That's what makes this postseason so exciting.
Yeah, and we're excited to be there this week. I mean, it's a privilege to be able to call high school baseball, but it's a special privilege to call a state semifinal. We've been here before, Tommy, but we were denied the chance at a state title call with the state semifinal run with the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes a couple years ago, and then with Seneca East a few years ago as well. I mean, we've been there before. We've been knocking on the doorstep. Now it seems like with this team, they're going up against this pitcher. I've heard he's 24-0, whatever, and never been beat before. I don't think that phases them at all. I don't think they're thinking about that at all going into this matchup. I feel like they
really don't care.
They have so much confidence right now that they think they could beat anybody.
4 runs against the number 2 team in the state, and I surely don't think it's going to phase them now against an unknown. And that's one of the things that also plays dangerous when you're dealing with house money is it's always the devil you don't know, not the devil so much that you know. Because, Calvert, local rivalries like Hopewell, Loudon, Old Fort, those games can go either way. But you're playing against the unknown in the wild card. I mean, this squad that Calvert's going up against, they're not going to be used to going up against a Coleman coach team that's going to put his guys in position early on, 1 through 9, that necessarily you might not see as the big bat, but are definitely position players.
Yeah, and we've seen it over the course of the last couple of weeks. 1 through 9 is really a mentality that at the beginning of the year, it really wasn't there for them because, you get that 1 through 5 and, they had a solid lineup, but then you get to the bottom part of that lineup and a lot of those kids just had a lot of inexperience and they're trying to find their footing and they're trying to figure out their role in the team. And that takes time. And, it takes time to be able to see that ball and coming out of the pitcher's hand and pick up, different tendencies. And the coaching, I think, has come a long way. I'm not saying anything about the beginning of the year with coaching, but when you talk about what these kids have been throughout the year, the multiple 1-run losses, some of these kids, they started this year out, 1 for 30 or 3 for their first 25 or whatever. Over the last few weeks, it seems like every one of these kids is seeing the ball better.
Yeah.
Every one of these kids is finding a way to get on base.
Yeah, it was definitely an SBC stat list that I wasn't jumping to get to during the early part of the season in our coverage.
Yeah.
But as you talked about, those plate appearances really started to come into play when they mattered most.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But we talked a little bit this morning, Tommy. Did you catch mulling it over this morning? We had Braden Tucker, Gunther Kissel. We had Carson Millard on.
Yeah, what a inside baseball, literally, special that was.
So, we had all 3 of them on. We confirmed it with Braden. He says, nope, he didn't touch me. Yep, I touched the plate. We saw the angle from the Akron Beacon Journal where it's the other side of the plate. You can see clearly he's crossing the plate as the catcher misses with the tag. Now,
whiffing over the top, yeah.
It's just, to me, obviously we got to put it behind us if, Columbian fans and Columbian baseball and all that. It was such a special group, Tommy. You talked about it. You said it yourself. It's just, like you said, sour grapes. It just leaves a sour taste in your mouth because you think about what could have been. This is a team that dispatched the number 1 team in the state, and by all means, they beat the defending state champions, and they don't have anything to show for it now. And, you could be talking about a team of destiny, and you have 2 Tiffin teams in the state semifinals right now for the first time in the history of this town, and I just feel like we got robbed of it, And
again, you take your lumps and you wait the next day to see how it feels. But the only thing that really irks me about it mostly is there's times where that game was taken away from them twice.
Yep.
It wasn't just that
I know.
home plate call. You know what I mean? So the Tornadoes, they'll be back after it. That's the thing, is they're definitely under great leadership, that group. One thing that you don't take into account is just because you've had one special group from a certain age, that just goes to show you how the youth programs have been being a feeder system into the local base. How many travel teams are there in Tiffin? How many Little League teams have we finally been able to field for Little League? You know what I mean? It's just the wealth of talent is there for Tiffin. It's just putting all the pieces in place. And, man, you couldn't ask for two better guys at the helm than Coleman and Kurt Malott.
Yeah, and I feel like Tiffin baseball's in great hands with both of those leaders. And, going into this matchup on Thursday, I feel like, hopefully I'll be able to get an interview with Coach Matt Coleman. Actually got a text from him.
Yeah, I was going to say.
About a potential, maybe a remote interview from one of our sponsor locations tomorrow. Maybe a feed the team dinner at a certain local establishment with a rather large dining area and chips and salsa and
oh yeah.
So
well, boys, I'm gonna go feed the team right now. So.
All right, well, you go feed the team. You have a good one, Tommy. Thanks for joining us here
on Thursday.
All right, buddy. Thanks again. Appreciate you. Tommy Hall on the call with us.
The one and the only.
The one and only. The myth, the man, and the legend. He's gonna be joining me this Thursday.
That's awesome.
That's going to be a blast.
You
The
like-
A-team on the call.
Yeah.
That's great.
Switched his days off at work around just for that one. He wanted
excited.
to be there.
I'm excited. And, I mean, rightfully so. This is the,
It's the pinnacle.
By the way,
the pinnacle.
I think I pulled up that Akron Beacon Journal picture if you want me to show that.
Yeah, let me see that.
See that here. I mean, you guys can't see it, but you can see it when we watch.
It's cool.
I don't care if I see it or not. I just,
It's cool seeing ourselves, though.
But yeah.
yeah, this is kind of weird. You got a little bit of a delay up here with us. Hey, how's it going?
Thought I quit
For those
that.
that don't know, we have a TV in studio now, folks.
There we go.
And
Should
we got to
end
see
now.
Tommy on the Zoom. Hey, there I go. Bye-bye. See ya. But no, that was pretty cool. Doing a little
was.
Zoom in studio with Tommy.
Yeah,
We
you
know
have
it
to.
works now.
You have to forgive me. I had to push a couple buttons, move a few pictures around and stuff. It looked a little weird at first, but we got it all fit in there. It was cool looking. It was just really cool being able to have him on.
Yeah, for sure.
Seeing as how he lives down by Columbus, and he wants to be on all the time with us, so it was really nice to be able to call in while I was out cooking some burgers.
Well, and
for
that
real.
opens up the possibility for more of that.
Oh,
in the
absolutely.
future.
Especially now that we know that we got it set, that it works good with him, and everything works on his end and our end. So
Another thing that's a possibility for the future. We
gonna
talked
drop
about
it?
this in the group chat.
You gonna drop it?
What's
Let's see
everybody's
what the
thoughts?
reaction to this
So, what's
is.
everybody's thoughts on Madden?
I mean, I love it. Obviously, I'm a football junkie.
How long you
so I
been playing Madden?
Bro, you don't want to know the hours I've put in on Madden. It's
So, are you an
embarrassing.
Ultimate Team guy? Are you like a
Ultimate
franchise
Team.
mode?
So I'm not really into that stuff. My little brother gets big into that stuff.
I have always been franchise mode guy. I'm
Yeah.
about building my team and I want to play with the whole team and I never got down with the cutscenes. I'm always skipping through all that crap. Just let me play the damn game. I want to play the game.
Yeah, I'm not big into that. I'm big into the gambling on games though.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
I think you're just big into gambling.
I
on
think he just
anything.
likes gambling. Yeah, he just got
I mean,
a
it's
gambling
fun.
thing.
It's fun
cool.
because it makes it worth something, right? I mean, granted, talking some crap to your friends while you play and yelling at them because they don't really know football, they're just kind of playing Madden is always fun. But yeah, Madden, 2K. I never got into baseball. The baseball game, it's too difficult. You got to move the thumb
Nate
and
likes
stuff
some
like
2K, that's for sure.
Oh, I used to. I haven't played it in forever.
Dude,
Honestly, I used to play.
used to spank me.
I
at
used to
2K. It
play
was
all the way up
embarrassing.
until about 2017, I think.
Yeah.
That's when I kind of stopped.
Yeah,
2K18, I think, was my last one I played.
it's just
Because they went too far with it trying to make it real, and then they slowed everything down. And I like to play really fast.
Yeah,
I was a
bro, I
big
just
fan
want-
of NBA Live. So whenever I buy a 2K, I always sped the game speed up to 75 or 80 so that I
Yeah.
could play how I want to play.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to shoot threes and dunk.
I'm just frenetic. I just like to run. So as soon as I get the ball, I want to run and I want to do transition. Fast
Yeah,
break.
and then shoot a three.
Fast break. Bah. The guy in the corner. Bah. Three. Swish.
Yep. And if I don't make it, If I don't make it, I'm pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm like, this is a video game. How do I not make threes?
Oh, yeah. You should be making 40% of your threes in a video game. Come on, man. This is what we play the game for.
Everything should
I don't
be
want to be
green
a
light.
technical expert at
Yeah.
2K.
Everything should be a green light.
But now here with the video game leagues and everything, now I feel like that's why we have so many different elements to these games that make it more in depth because they have to. They have to make it so that it's harder for these guys.
They got to cater to the professionals in some aspects. Which,
sure.
I mean, it's understandable because that's where, I mean, a lot of the money comes from and is going as well, too. So it makes sense. I mean, but I think it's just the way it is nowadays with kids playing video games. And, I mean, it sounds dumb, but, I mean, that's a real source of – that's a real opportunity kids could have nowadays. I mean, it's crazy. And, I mean, it's one of those things. It's just like cell phones. Nobody thought there'd be – cell phones that could scan your faces to unlock them. Nobody thinks playing video games would be a real, I guess, job avenue. I mean, could you call them professional athletes, professional esport athletes?
It's a career, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. And, like, I follow so I'm big into Call of Duty, and I follow, like, the professional Call of Duty league. That stuff's crazy.
Oh, man.
There's so much money in that and money being thrown around in that. It would blow people's minds.
You know what blows my mind is all the different subgenres of Call of Duty. Because, like, that's the main one, right? Like, that's, like, the one that started all of it.
Yeah.
Like, Call of Duty Medal of Honor. I remember when I was a kid, that was, like, the main one that started all of it, right? But now there's so many different subgenres of all these different... Like, just shooting games. They're just shooting games,
crazy.
but it's like these different Battlefield.
It's all different spin-offs
Rainbow
of Call of
Six
Duty.
and Apex and all these different games. You know,
Yep.
I don't really know because I don't play them that much at all. I should say.
Yeah.
But you know, my kids get it. My middle son Gabe gets into Rainbow Six a lot, and then
That stuff's like real life.
yeah, my youngest son gets into like Fortnite and he plays, you know, different games. But my oldest son, he gets into Smash Brothers and like
Old school.
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, Bailey's one of those guys where he will play anybody, anytime, anywhere with any controller. He doesn't like, he's not one of those guys that I need my special controller in order to beat you. He's like, give me a broken Wii controller and I'll beat you at Smash Bros. I don't care. Whatever. Just give me, I'll show you.
That's crazy.
And he'll play with the worst character in the game and school some people. And
That's
it's just,
crazy.
it blows people away. How did you beat me with Bowser? You know, like,
Yeah, something crazy.
but he's one of those kids. And there's so many subgenres of all these different games though. Like with that, you know, we talk about Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You know, video games is a big thing right now. I think Madden is one of those things that we're trying to explore the opportunities to see maybe there might be a potential for a video game channel here, you know?
Hey.
Like,
We got a Twitch channel.
absolutely. And so what would be really cool is what if we had Madden tournaments here in studio now that we have a TV? We mentioned that here on the podcast. What if we were to take, like, what if I bring my PS5 down here and we just have in-studio Madden tournaments? Now, I'm not talking about taking, you know, and playing people online.
Having the public here and stuff like that.
I don't want that. I want people coming in studio and playing one-on-one. That's how I like to play Madden.
Oh, yeah.
In the same room as the person
Yeah.
I'm playing against. That's why I think I've fallen off with Madden over the years because I just,
Yeah, it's difficult to play one-on-one.
I mean, I just hate people quitting on me. Like that
Yeah.
shit pisses me off.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things. Like I want to be able to tell you you suck to your face,
mean,
not over a mic.
I barely play anybody besides Tommy in the last however many years. So.
Yeah. And what was the score you played? You said you played Tommy recently.
Oh my goodness, man! I don't know what happened in that last game, but it was a 69-14 game.
Nice.
Great score.
Nice.
Yes. Oh yeah, I missed the last extra point on purpose.
Didn't you miss an extra point purposely?
Yeah, the
just
very
to
last one.
Keep
I
it that
just-
score.
Smart man, Greg.
Yep.
Smart man, Greg.
I was like, I can't ruin this.
That's good stuff. So, what if we were to maybe turn off commentary on Madden and
You know,
say
the
we
same
have this
old-
tournament?
Repetitive
Oh,
commentary that you hear
Can't
over and
stand
over and
Yeah,
over
no,
again.
that's no good.
What if we just turned it off and we have a tournament here in studio and we have people come in and play Madden against each other and then Greg, Tommy, and I, or Joey or
That'd be
whoever
so much fun.
come in and commentate these Madden tournament matches.
Yep, full headsets and everything. Full,
We'll have the headset.
the full-
we'll be set
the
up
full
behind
shebang.
you. Talk about pressure. Like,
So wait, would you want?
you got somebody talking shit about you right behind you. Oh, I don't know why you would call a run in this situation.
Right.
I mean, it's 3rd and 8. You really think you'll get 8 yards for the run? What are you thinking here?
get them shook.
Just give him shit the whole game.
That's the question is, are you going to be in the same room as the people
Yeah.
playing? Or are you, are you
right on top of them.
Oh, wow.
What would be great would just be to like stand over top of them and talk to
right?
But no, we'll have a table set up.
Right here.
No, we'll make it legit. We'll make it like a nice little table set up. We'll take this table out of the room.
Yeah.
And we'll have a
Scoot
little
the chairs
desk
up.
set up here. And Tommy and I, or whoever's doing the broadcast,
Yeah.
we'll even set up a little tablecloth.
we wear-
you know,
should you guys
make it
wear
look
suits?
legit. Hell yeah, I'll wear a suit. I'll wear a suit and shorts
Right.
with my shades in studio.
Right.
No, I'm serious. I think that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
I think that'd be really cool. Greggy brought that up. I guess him and Tommy were talking about it, and I thought that was like an awesome idea.
That'd be sweet.
So, yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, you guys listening, you guys watching out there, what do you think about that idea? And are you down? If you're down, let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
Shoot us a comment.
I mean, I think it'd be some great content, especially to fill in until we get to actual football season.
For sure.
Yeah, because we're all just scratching at the bit for football season.
Yeah.
For real.
It's awful.
And what would be cool is
you're-
like we could do like, okay, random teams. Like,
Oh no, that's
Three randoms.
That's it. 3 randoms and a suey. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
good
say
luck.
the word because it might get us banned, but a suey.
Good luck doing that with Tommy. He'll go 3 teams. He'll go 1, 2, 3, and it's a team he doesn't like, and he'll go oops and bump the controller trigger again.
No, you get the opportunity. You get 3 random teams that you can pick from.
What I've always done is I'll do 3 random teams, and you get to pick out of those 3 teams.
yeah. You
Like any of those 3 teams, you pick one of
Yep.
them.
And
And
if-
no other choice. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it was actually your guys' conversation the other day in the group chat when you started talking all that football talk that I said, guys, I'm itching to play Madden now. We got to get some Madden going on
right.
here.
Yeah, we started talking X's and O's a little bit, getting a little feisty in the group chat. Little insider information I didn't know about.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Don't know who to give that.
No, I don't know either. I mean, anyways. So, what else were we going to talk about here today, Joey? We had a couple other topics queued up. I know that was one of them I wanted to touch on was the Madden thing because I think that's really cool. What else you got?
Do you want to talk about Philly Mickelson coming back to golf?
Yeah, we talked about that. The LIV.
Yeah.
Is that what they're calling it?
Yeah, the
LIV.
live event.
The live golf event.
Yep. So obviously everybody knows what it is. It's a Saudi-backed golf league, and they want to make it. Yeah. So they got money. So they're trying
Lots and lots of
they're
money.
trying to draw
my God,
these
dude.
big guys, and you saw the Dustin Johnson contract worth about $125 million for Dustin Johnson.
Well, I'm sure DJ was like, "Hey, what's the testing? What's the testing requirements over here?"
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, $125 million buys a lot of sand over in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It's crazy, but the tournaments are going to be held all over the world. Is the thing.
Wow.
So which is nice to his part because he really doesn't have to move over there, so he can stay in America because I got the thing pulled up. So they're having events.
How much in purses did you say was going to be available this year?
Hold on, I got
Was it like $235 million?
$225 million in
$225
purses.
million in just purses. That's available for them to win.
Yeah.
Now this league is also paying them per golfer to join the league.
Yeah, so they're on a salary too. Like whereas the PGA, you're not on a salary.
You have to make your money.
You have to make your money from sponsorships, from winning events, whatever. This you're on a salary. You're like one of the other professional athletes where you're on a salary, and you also get your winnings and sponsorships, which is kind of what Phil said. I was reading through this article during our break there. It's kind of what like. He obviously he doesn't want to join it because of what's backing it, what they stand for, and stuff like that. But he's kind of doing it to force the PGA Tour's hand to let these guys. Obviously, they make lots of money, like they're professional athletes.
These poor athletes.
I get it.
These poor golfers.
We get it. All these professional athletes make boatloads of money. But when you look at it from their perspective, The PGA Tour is making hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars every year off these viewerships, the broadcasting, their own sponsorships. Like, why aren't they getting a cut of that? Because they're the ones playing the game. The PGA Tour is just enforcing the rules pretty much, and they're horrible rules to begin with. So
For sure.
And this Live Golf, they're openly saying like, this is like, we're trying to make this like a fun league. Like, it's not like the PGA Tour where you can't talk and stuff like that, where you have to whisper to everybody. Like, they want it to be fun.
So they want people hooting and hollering.
Yeah, they want it to. They want it to be like enjoyable.
They want Happy Gilmore.
They want Happy Gilmore.
Exactly. Like,
So how much are they paying Adam Sandler?
As soon as you said endorsements, that was the first thing I thought of.
You want to hear something crazy? Also in this article, they offered Jack Nicklaus an executive spot, $100 million.
Well, that's not even the most they offered somebody, right?
Nope. Tiger Millions was high 9 figures.
Tiger.
Could you imagine?
I'm
that?
sorry. 500 mil to upwards of close to $1 billion.
Yeah.
To join this golf league.
I get it.
If you're Tiger, like,
And
here's the thing.
he's only made $120 million.
This
from
is
the PGA.
also one thing to consider. The PGA Tour does not sanction any of the 4 major events.
No.
So you talk about the Masters, the PGA Tour, the Players Championship,
Yep, and the Ryder Cup.
the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Those 4 major championships are not sponsored or not like sanctioned by the PGA Tour. So anybody who's playing in this LIV, they can still compete.
Well, the LIV said you
all
can.
of these majors.
Yeah, the LIV said you can play on the PGA Tour if you want to.
But the PGA Tour has now said
it doesn't go two ways.
no.
They're not letting them
if you're playing there, you're not playing here.
Yeah.
But the PGA Tour cannot sanction those major events. That's
Imagine
the
that.
thing.
So they'll still let them play the Masters and stuff like that. Just
Well, it's not that
making.
they'll let them. They have no choice.
Yeah.
Those are sanctioned by their own.
They'll just look sweet rolling up 125. Dustin Johnson will $125 million richer. And if Dustin Johnson got 125, Phil's contract hasn't come out yet. Can you imagine what Phil got? I gotta believe it's probably.
That's probably like 250.
That's what I was saying. The 225 to 275 area.
I've heard he has close to $300 million in gambling debt.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, yeah.
Wow.
So that's probably close to that number in just the number that they're paying him to.
I'm
come
sure.
join the league.
$300 million in gambling debt.
I'm almost Didn't I see that number somewhere?
That ain't a.
Oh,
Three-
three? Is it 3?
Oh,
Yeah, it was $3 million.
$3 million in
No.
gambling debt.
Is it really 3?
300
like
million is
a-
a lot of money, dog.
That sounds like a Joey Jr.
I'm pretty sure it was pretty high. Because what was the rumor? I was watching a podcast. I think it was.
That he would bet with his caddy.
Well, it's not just his cat. It was like a bunch of. He owed money to a lot of different people, and that he owed a lot of money. I'm talking out my ass right now because I don't
I
have the
didn't know it
facts
was
right in front
300
of me.
million. I saw those. I thought it was a hefty. It was a lot more
It's
than
a lot of money.
A lot
He
more
owes
money
a
than
lot
I've
of
ever
money
made.
in gambling debt. And
Yeah.
from what I understand, most of the money that he's making from his contract with this
Yeah.
golf league is to pay his gambling debts. So
Wouldn't surprise me. But coincidentally enough, the first event for this,
I'm seeing
June
something.
9th.
I'm seeing something here. It says about $40 million in gambling debt.
okay, so yeah, it was 30. It was 38 million is what I saw.
38 million. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'm blowing
That's still a
blowing
lot.
numbers way
So
out of
much
proportion,
money.
but that's a lot of money.
That's so much money.
How do you have almost $40 million in gambling debt?
I mean, if I was a professional athlete, I could probably tell you how.
That's what I said.
Well, you're asking me. I mean,
That's why I said his name's Joey Jr.
Yeah, I mean, if we're being honest, I mean, if I was making Phil Mickelson money, I mean, it'd be hard not to.
It's the thrill, man. The thrill of gambling that big amounts of money and stuff. Like,
It's so much fun.
Jeez.
But yeah, the first live golf event is this month, June 9th through 11th at in London.
So what exactly is this? It's just it's another
Different
PGA
league,
tour,
yeah.
like
It's- except
essentially.
laid back, more fun, paying golfers way more money.
I mean, they've got the money, man. Like,
Oh, they definitely have the money.
it's ridiculous. I know you've seen how they've had like WWE come over there and do pay-per-views, and they'll bring people out of retirement because they're just like, here, Vince McMahon, here's a bunch of money. We want you to have these guys here.
Oh,
these
yeah.
specific wrestlers.
It's great. And you saw during the pandemic where the UFC went over there and they literally built them a whole arena.
Yeah.
Like they built
Yeah.
the UFC a freaking arena just to do events for. I mean, obviously they did it for the pandemic because their obviously restrictions were a lot different. But also only to do like an event or two at a year. Like, they're not there often. You can't be there often. And they built the UFC a freaking, first of all, it's on an island, and they built an entire arena on it.
So they're doing Fight Island again?
Well, I mean, Dana, obviously, since they built the island, I think Dana White probably said, like, obviously, we're going to have to, come over here once or twice a year.
Yeah.
Which
tell you
wouldn't
that-
surprise me. I'm sure they'll do it in, like, the winter, would be my guess. They'll go over there in the winter and stuff like that. And then probably during the summer and stuff like that. I can't see them
That's
do.
pretty legit, though.
I mean, that's the definition of having more money than you know what to do with.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're starting up your own golf league, you are bored.
Just so you have golf in your country.
Or you start up a wrestling league to try to beat out the longstanding #1 wrestling that doesn't have any competition whatsoever, and you just decide, hey, I want to be the main competition for this wrestling league. It's like
we own the Jacksonville Jaguars. Why not own a wrestling company too?
right.
Right.
Well, and wasn't it okay? So isn't it his son that runs the wrestling company?
Yep. Yeah.
So Shad Khan is the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Terrible.
Tony Khan is
His
the son.
his owner's Tony Khan, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
the son's Tony Khan. Yep.
Yeah, and he's the one that runs the AEW.
And it's
I did
cool
not
though.
know that.
What's kind of cool about that specific relationship is how they, I mean, this is off topic or whatever, but like how they've done matches inside like the Jacksonville Jaguars stadium and stuff, and you just like you get to see how those two worlds mix together, you know?
That's got to be so odd.
Yeah.
AEW can't be that big. I mean, I'm not a big wrestling guy, but I've never heard of it. Huh. That's interesting, though. But yeah, I mean, they got this live golf thing. They've got events in London, Portland, Bedminster, Boston, Chicago, Bangkok, Jeddah, and the season-ending team championship will be hosted at the iconic Blue Monster at Trump National, Doral, Miami, at the end of October.
So there's going to be one.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 8 are in the United States.
So how does the PGA Tour feel about this?
That's the thing. Like, I don't.
So are they playing on golf courses that are normal PGA Tour golf courses?
I assume they would have to. I mean, I don't really know. I've literally just started playing golf, so I don't know like the exact courses. But I have to assume they'd have to be playing like super nice courses.
Yeah.
So I'd have to assume they're probably the PGA Tour courses. Or something similar where it costs a lot of money to play there.
I'd have to assume that the PGA definitely sees them as a threat, seeing as how they don't want them cross playing, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. I mean, if I'm they're
scared.
Yeah, I would be, which is probably why they're not letting people play both. Which, if you're the PGA, wouldn't you want to not combine with them?
Collaborate, kind of.
Yeah, do a thing.
Get
where,
more
like,
viewers, get more fans.
Exactly, but who knows?
Be stingy. See where they get you.
Exactly.
Yeah. See where that gets you.
All these people have literally enough money to buy anything they want.
Next thing you know, it'll just be the Saudi Arabia company. It's the only golf company. Like PGA will be run out of business.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So in other news, I found a weird news article I wanted to talk about that's kind of related to this golf thing. Not really, but kind of. I want to relate it to it anyways.
Yeah.
So a traveler flew to North Carolina with 23 pounds of cocaine hidden in his wheelchair. Now we know what Dustin Johnson did with that 200.
Oh my god! I think with that much money, Dustin Johnson has got his own
125 million?
Yeah, he probably
Buys about 25 pounds right now.
He probably would have got his own plane. How do you hide that?
I'm joking. It's a horrible joke.
How do you hide that?
But hey, man, you got that on your record. You're going to take those jokes for the rest of your life, you know?
Honestly, that's...
Now we can hear it.
I know.
You've always done it. We can never hear it. Now we can hear it. That's great. All right.
That's a smart place to hide it, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, like...
Yeah, it really
who's going to
is.
look in a wheelchair? I would have never, but...
So I'm looking on weird news here, and I'm trying to find something to talk about here because there's I mean, it's kind of slow when it comes to sports right now. You got the Warriors-Celtics series. I don't really care.
No. As
Don't
long
really
as the
care.
Warriors keep covering spreads.
Hockey, is it in the Stanley Cup Finals yet?
They are in the Eastern... They're in the conference finals.
Okay, so yeah, that's still not to the point where I really care.
Nope. Edmonton's... or
Stanley Cup, I'll watch, but the other stuff, just
Yeah.
wake me up when it's all over.
Colorado Avalanche is up 1-0 right now on
Okay.
the Edmonton Oilers.
There you go, score update, live update right here on
End of the
Heart
first
Ohio
period.
Sports. hey, do not disseminate or break down this game in any written
Yeah, right.
without the written express
Without the
consent.
express
Of the
written
NHL.
consent.
NHL probably doesn't care. I feel like the NHL is probably cool, right?
No.
You don't think they are?
No, they're probably still like,
I feel like the NHL is
Nobody's cool, man. We're the only cool
I
ones.
don't know. I feel like the
yeah,
NHL
we're the only cool ones. Nobody's cool.
Nobody's cool. What happened to you, NHL? You used to be cool, man.
They used to be cool. I don't know what happened to them.
Who, the NHL?
NHL.
I mean, bro, they let people
Joey,
fight.
you look so confused, man.
That's cool.
I'm just doing
Like,
like,
bro,
a.
Joey's like, what are you talking about?
you-
The
did
NHL
you-
is cool.
I'm doing a
Did you guys
Simpsons
see
reference.
I forgot who it was last year. It was a playoff game. Literally at the they got in a fight at the end of one of the playoff games. The beginning of the next one, puck drop, everybody drops gloves and starts fighting. Yeah. NHL's freaking sweet.
You
like-
can't tell me that's not cool.
I know nothing
like-
that goes on in hockey inside when a goal goes in. Everybody goes nuts.
What was the score of that game, Joey? I don't know, man. But as soon as the puck dropped, everybody just starts
Fighting.
swinging at each other.
Fighting.
I love hockey.
Exactly.
Hockey. I love it. Oh, man. But, yeah, I mean, other than that, so the Warriors evened up the series 1-1.
1-1.
Boo.
I mean, the NBA playoffs suck.
Does anybody want to beat up Draymond Green any worse than I do?
Every
No,
every
I
time I
do.
see his face,
Oh,
I'm just like,
is
God.
that just like everybody except for Golden State Warriors fans wants to beat up Draymond
Yeah.
Green?
How do they even
punchable
like
face.
him? Like, how do they like him?
They don't like him.
I guess, okay, so I compare him to a lot of guys. Like, there's a lot of guys like him on all the different teams, on all the different sports, where it's like everybody hates that guy except for 2 or 3 people on his team that might like him.
And I get it. You need a guy like that.
And
Whatever.
honestly, most of the people on his team don't really like him. They just like him as a teammate because, well,
yeah,
he's an asshole. He gets away with a lot of shit.
right. Like, I'm sure, like, if we're being real, I'm sure he's probably cool off the court.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm sure he's probably fine. I've never listened to his podcast. It's probably super cool.
I can't stand his podcast.
Really?
First of all, so he's got a mic with a floppy, like one of these things. It's like, it doesn't fit the mic, and it's just like kind of flopped on there. And then he holds his mic the whole time, and it just looks really unprofessional. And
When as an NBA,
for
you
a
think you'd
guy
have
who's got millions of dollars, bro, set up a nice little studio.
Yeah.
Get yourself a little podcast studio. But here he is doing, I mean,
I've seen he's had some pretty cool guests on there, which, I mean, whatever. You know people in the NBA and stuff like that. I'm sure you get sweet guests on.
for sure. I just,
But-
to me, I watched this podcast a few times, and I try to like him because I know that when he's done playing basketball, he's going to be on TV all the damn time.
Because he's
Charles
entertainment.
Barkley.
He's
dude.
entertainment.
He's the
yeah.
next Charles Barkley. I swear, he's the same kind of guy.
Yeah.
He's just going to be that loud mouth that everybody loves because he rips on everybody on TV.
It's a personality, man.
It's exactly what he is. He's a character. He's a personality. But right now, like, I seriously cannot.
can't stand him.
I cannot stand that guy, bro.
Every time I see his
The way,
face.
oh
If
my
just
God.
he wasn't there, the Warriors would be so likable. They would be so, and I'm a Cavs fan. They would be so likable if he wasn't on that team. Because
I don't know.
I guess they'd be
I don't
more
like
likable,
Clay.
but I don't know what
Clay's
you're talking
smug.
about.
yeah, but you follow him on Instagram,
No.
bro. His dog's so cool. He's got a big.
He's got a cool dog.
Bro, English bulldog.
Okay.
That he'll take like on the lake on his boats and stuff
All
like
right.
that. It's so funny.
All right.
And he does like Will Ferrell impressions because he wears the headband. He's got the afro now and stuff like that. So he's
Man.
like,
Bro.
he does like Will Ferrell impressions. He's kind of cool.
Speaking of animals, how funny was that this morning when them guys were talking about having that stuffed cat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what the heck? That stuff's so cool to know.
so-
I kept hearing that during the season. I was like, there's somebody meowing down there.
I love that it's a
I'm
thing.
sorry, are you saying meow?
I love that it's a thing that
Super Troopers. All right, meow.
not only did they do that, but it's awesome that they keep passing it down and to the next guys and the next guys and
Yeah.
stuff. So that's hilarious, man.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Those traditions are always fun. I've been part of a couple of them. Those traditions are always cool.
That was a lot of fun this morning. Those
Yeah.
guys are, that's a good group of kids.
Cool
man.
dudes.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool dudes.
For sure. Anything else you want to talk about, Joey? I had a couple things that I kind of wanted to talk about that are like off topic and they're really like just random. Hey, let's talk about this.
Spit it out. I got nothing else.
So, all right. National food chains. I want to talk about burgers.
Oh,
But we're going to go, all right, we're not going to talk about like the fancy burgers. We're not talking about going to Five Guys or freaking Smash Burger, whatever, like Whataburger, In-N-Out, none of that.
The places everybody has.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to talk about you go to some rural town in Indiana and you got 3 choices. It's Wendy's, it's Burger King, and it's McDonald's. Those are your 3 choices. That's what everybody has. So I got to know your ranking.
Bro, this is going to be tough.
And I'm talking burgers, like just burgers, like
is it a burger?
nothing else. Don't give them credit because they have better fries or
no. It's
because
just
they have
burgers.
a Frosty or.
But is it like
talking just burgers?
Is it like a burger off their menu?
Okay, now that we can kind of go. Okay, maybe we say
like something that's on their menu everywhere.
No, I'm gonna say we're gonna go Portnoy with this. All right, straight up, who has the best plain cheeseburger? Because I'm sorry, but when I go to
out of those 3,
when I go to a fast food restaurant and I get a burger, most of the time I don't want a big dumb burger because they don't make them right,
True.
especially through the drive-through. So if I'm going through a drive-through and I just want a real quick burger or something, most of the time I'm not going to.
Okay,
get
so
any
let's
of those
say-
places. But if I do, it's like I want just a regular double cheeseburger with nothing on it, just cheeseburger bun. That's it.
Okay, so no topping. So we're
No
not
toppings,
okay.
nothing, because that's going to interfere.
Yeah.
Because then you're talking, Burger King's got gross ketchup.
Yeah,
or
and
whatever.
I didn't know if we're doing like Whopper, Dave Single, double quarter pounder
We can do just plain cheeseburger first,
Okay.
and then we'll go like
off their menu.
off the menu. All right, so burger, just straight taste. Who's got the best one?
Wendy's.
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 All right, order.
Wendy. Oh, let me think about this. Wendy's 1. I think that's getting me as a charbroiler at Burger King.
You know when you drive past that,
It either
you drive past Burger King, you see that smoke billowing out, and it rolls into your car.
smells
you're like,
so good and so unhealthy.
It's almost like when you hear a nasty like riff,
Yeah.
like a
damn, bro.
ooh, yeah.
It's like smelling your own farts. Like nobody else likes it, but you like it.
That's a great way to put it. Like it's like smelling your own fart. Like
Like you just keep smelling it and you're like, I don't know why, but it's not that I like it, but I don't mind it.
now, my buddy Chris is probably watching this, going, "No, it smells disgusting." He thinks it smells like BO.
Oh no.
Burger
I mean, it
King.
doesn't smell
I'm
bad.
like, no, it doesn't smell like BO. That's his like claim forever.
Okay, I would probably go. Oh, Wendy's 1. I'm gonna hate myself for this. Wendy's 1, Burger King 2, McDonald's 3.
All right.
I hate myself for that, but I think that's really.
But like, if you were
I had
just
to taste
going
them,
to
yeah.
all 3 places and you said, "I just want a plain double cheeseburger,"
Yeah, I think
that's
that-
all you were
oh.
getting.
Yeah, plain. Yeah, plain.
And
plain.
I'm not talking like a single. I'm talking like
Double.
like a double stack
Yep.
from Wendy's, a double cheeseburger from both
Yep.
places. Nothing else on it.
Nope, that's how it would be. Wendy's, Burger
Man.
King, McDonald's.
All right, Greggy, who you got?
Bro, you want my like honest answer?
Honest.
And this is you're gonna be like, that's a stupid answer, but like it depends on the day.
Ooh, all right. So explain, elaborate here. Come on.
Like there's some times where I am just absolutely craving a McDonald's double cheeseburger.
He's
Like,
not wrong about
nothing
that.
else sounds good at all. Gotta have the McDonald's. And then there's other times where I'm like, oh man, Wendy's. Now that's the shits right there.
Now, McDonald's, are you going with the cheapo with the McDouble, or are you going with the actual double cheeseburger?
Okay, so if I'm broke, I'm probably gonna go with the McDouble. but they've been having this.
But if I'm balling, I want that extra slice of cheese.
they got
And the mac sauce.
they got the double cheeseburger bundle, and it's a pretty good deal. So, and like,
He's not wrong.
this is funny. My ex used to always say, that extra slice of cheese makes a difference. And I'm like, you're fucking crazy. You know, what are you talking about? And then like, dude, I started eating the double cheeseburgers, and I'm like, oh my God, the extra slice of cheese makes a difference.
See, I'm one of those people that remembers when they made the McDouble because the dollar menu had double cheeseburgers on the dollar menu, right? Well, then they made the
remember that.
McDouble as the dollar, and then
Just
the double
took the cheese off.
cheeseburger was like $1.30 or something.
Yeah,
And
no.
everybody was like, what are they doing? Are they just taking away a piece of cheese? This McDouble bull, what is this? But the more you got used to it, the more you're like, whatever. I don't really need that extra piece of cheese. But now I think it's come full circle where everybody's now starting to wake up and realize there is value to that extra piece of cheese.
It
Not
is.
just in
It's
the
good.
money value, but it's sentimental value. And
It tastes better,
taste
man.
value.
It just does taste better.
You need
somehow.
that extra piece
If I'm
of
gonna
cheese.
be honest, I don't think I've ever gotten their double cheeseburger. I think I've only gotten the McDouble.
Really?
You need to
But
get.
I think that's
so
because
you're a young guy, though, because, what, 23?
yeah, 23. I turned 24 next month. But I think the only reason that is, I don't get the double cheeseburger, the McDouble a lot. Only if I'm making a McGangbang. That's the only time I get those.
So you've been making the McGangbang for a while, or was this something
bro.
that they, like, when they just brought it out, you were like...
Bro, this has been
He's
years.
like, it's been going on.
Years.
This has been going down.
Dog, I just put my girlfriend onto it like in January. Every time we get drunk, that's what she wants.
Ooh.
Literally, we'll leave Clover Club. She'll DoorDash it to our house. We have it timed up perfectly that as soon as we get there, DoorDash is dropping it off.
Oh. That's love.
It's awesome.
That's love
It's
right
awesome.
there.
And then usually she's
What a
like,
beautiful love story.
"Oh, bro, I go in depth with it, man. If you
That's good.
get the Mac sauce on it too,
Oh,
game changer. You just got a cheap Big Mac with no lettuce right there,
right.
and no bun.
So, Greggy, burger. So you went. I need to know your order first, Greggy.
We need a list.
Like, forget about day, whatever. Just give
Oh,
me
my God.
top 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we got to talk about Swenson's, bro.
All right, so McDonald's, man, Wendy's, and then God, I can't do this.
He's like, no, I don't want a 2 Burger King like that.
Because I'm like that flame broiled deliciousness, man.
Dude,
it's just-
that got me.
I know.
That got me.
I'm telling you.
I thought about it, and it got me.
So we went to Burger King not that long ago, and you know how they got that Whopper melt out now?
Dude, that was the first thing that went in my head. When you said that, I was like, bro, the Whopper melt is throwing a
They're
curveball.
so damn good.
It is the bro.
Okay, so I was really disappointed when I first got it. The first time I ever got it, I sat it down and I'm like, what is this? It's like this damn big. It's so small. And I have big ass hands, so I took a picture and it's like, it just looks like a little biscuit in my hand,
Yeah.
you know? And I was gonna talk so much shit about this thing on Facebook, but the minute I took a first bite, I was like, nah, I can't even post this.
So good.
I can't even talk shit. It's so damn good.
So good.
I was wrong, Burger King. Forgive me.
Free advertising. I know I hate it, but damn, it was good. Get it without the sauce. I wasn't a big fan of the sauce.
I like
Get
the
it
sauce.
without the sauce.
I like the
You
sauce. The sauce and the onions.
Okay.
I like it. I haven't.
I'm not much of a condiment guy. Like a lot of times when it's fast food stuff, like I'm not skip the condiments unless like it's a Whopper. It has to have like
cheese and bacon.
it has to have ketchup and mayonnaise.
Yeah. Oh.
Has to, because that's how the Whopper comes. It comes with ketchup. and
Oh,
mayonnaise.
okay. I haven't gotten a lot of Whoppers in my life.
Okay. All right.
It's just Burger King is
Gotta live a
always
little.
Burger King's always a second option to me
It's honestly like a 5th option for me. I don't even think about it most of the time.
because it's so hard if you're going to Burger King, you drive right by. It's like
But,
I'll
like,
just go to McDonald's.
If you go to like, say you go on a vacation and you're going to this town and it's like some little town, there's some really nice spots that you want to go, some spot that you want to go.
But it's like
visit,
late
but
night, everything's closed.
Everything's closed. The only options you have are Burger King, McDonald's, or Wendy's. I'm saying for me, the top 3. You guys are gonna hate me. It's gotta be Burger King, McDonald's, and then Wendy's.
Really?
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Wendy's burgers.
I do really like Wendy's burgers, but there's times when they're kind of chewy almost.
For me, Wendy's burgers are made because of the freshness of the ingredients that is made. And the burger itself is not what sells it for me. It's the fresh lettuce, the fresh tomatoes.
The overall
It's the
product.
everything that brings that together. And then, like, honestly, I love their junior bacons. Those are so
Classic.
Like, there's just,
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
they hit the
It's perfect.
spot.
It is
Dude.
that might be the most perfect fast food
It
sandwich.
really is. Like, that's like one of my favorite.
It's
fast
so
food
simple.
Sandwiches. I could eat 3 of them.
God,
And
I'm gonna
you
end
can
up
eat
going
all
and
3 of
getting
them in
this
like
stuff.
4 bites.
When
It's like
Yeah.
it's like 4 bites of.
It's a
like
4-biter.
Yeah,
For real.
It's so simple.
It's a 4-biter.
It's a 4-biter. I mean,
You gotta
we
watch
gotta
the
have that-
fingers,
We gotta have
but-
that breakdown for burgers. Like, oh, it's a 4-biter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely an 8-biter. That's gonna take a few. You have to get through that one.
Yeah, I mean it's the junior bacon is a staple, just like the McChicken staple.
I have not had a McChicken in so long.
Man, there's something about the mayonnaise and the McChicken together on that sandwich.
Yeah.
It's too damn good.
The mayonnaise, the lettuce, the chicken.
Because it gets like warm.
Oh, wait, that's
Yeah.
right, Greggy. You don't do the lettuce. That's right.
No, I don't do lettuce, but
Tell the story about how they hid one piece of
Oh, my
lettuce in your
God.
taco.
so everybody else, dude, I'm a picky eater and I hate lettuce with
What?
a passion.
He
I
hates
hate it.
lettuce.
It grosses me out, dude. And Tommy called me on my BS one time, and they went to Taco Bell and got us all some tacos, and he was like, "Hey man, can you throw like one piece of lettuce in the middle of this taco?" He's like,
Oh, my
he's
God.
like, I'm gonna get Greg. He ain't gonna tell me he tastes this stuff, dude. I'm serious. Like, I'm in the middle of eating this taco. I bite into. I'm just like, dude, you ruined this whole thing for me. It's disgusting.
Is it really that
Lettuce
much? You
tastes
hate-
like nothing.
Oh, my God,
it tastes
yeah.
like water.
It's
I hate
nothingness. It's like celery. It's like, why is that even a food? Why is it even offered? Like, what?
The texture alone will make me just. No, thank you, man. No, thank you.
Not even.
Disgusting.
Wait, is it just shredded lettuce or like
No, it's all, dude. I don't
all
eat.
lettuce?
As you can tell from my physique, I'm not a big fan of vegetables.
I mean, I don't like vegetables either, but I mean, lettuce is just like lettuce.
That's so gross.
I'm not. See, I will say this. I don't like. I'll say this about Wendy's. I don't like their leaf lettuce that they do. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, well, I don't like the fact that they use the heart of the lettuce.
Yeah, now if they give you a big old hard piece of lettuce, it's so
I don't
gross.
like that.
Like, give me the damn blade of the lettuce. Give me the leaf. Don't
See,
give me the damn.
or
heart of
just-
it.
Now I like that because if they mess up my order, I can just pull the lettuce off and it's just one big old chunk.
Yeah.
Unlike McDonald's where it's like Easter
but
grass all over my
shredded
sandwich.
lettuce. Shredded lettuce is the lettuce you want. I want a shredded lettuce on my sandwich, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
I don't want a freaking huge piece of lettuce on it. That's just me personally, though.
Now, see, I like a cold meat sandwich with a big piece of lettuce. Like if I have like a ham sandwich, like if I make a ham sandwich.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay,
like
yeah, that makes sense.
deli meat and
Yeah.
like deli cheese.
I see what you're
like,
saying now. Yeah, that makes
Make it
sense.
myself, ham,
Yeah.
mayonnaise, mustard.
Just
I
easier
want
that
just
way.
one big slice
Easier.
of lettuce.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Easier.
So much easier. And I don't really care. So
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me.
It all tastes like water.
But no, we
Tim Matthews is watching our stream right now, and he said, "You guys are making me kind of hungry, boys. I'm not gonna lie."
So, Greggy, speaking of hungry, good Lord, we went to Swenson's after the Calvert game this past weekend.
Oh,
Oh
You
yeah,
ever been to Swenson's?
I've never been to Swanson's. I've
So
heard
it's
It's an
remarkable things
experience,
like-
man.
What's that, Greggy?
I said it's an experience.
It's like Jolly's, but has like amazing burgers,
Oh,
They had
wait,
so
like
much
old,
stuff.
old school Jollies.
like old school.
Okay.
Like,
Car hops,
like the car
car
hops.
hop
come
Yeah,
to
yeah,
your car.
yeah. Okay.
It's like a little
Dude.
building. You park around it.
They had burgers. They had hot dogs. They had like grilled
Milkshakes.
cheese. They had chicken sandwiches. Dude, they had it all. Like I was so impressed with how much. Nate, what did you have? Some
the
potato
Galley
puffs
Boy.
or something like that?
Yeah, I had these little.
Wait, let me look this up.
So Swenson's
Hold on.
is the name of it.
That sounds familiar.
The Galley Boy. It was Forbes magazine said it was the best
Burger in America.
In America.
Yeah.
But it's literally just a double cheeseburger, and it has their barbecue sauce
Oh, no,
and
I've
tartar
never been
sauce, and then it has
What?
Yeah, that's it. It's
Hold
supposed
on.
to have an olive in
Bro,
it. but
what?
Yeah.
You say you don't like toppings, but you get a burger with tartar sauce in it?
He's the one that doesn't like topping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I was like, what?
I'm not
You
much
just-
of a condiment guy most of the
Yeah.
time with fast food places.
Okay.
But like when I go to a different place, I
You
want
want
to try their
th-
burger.
their way.
You know,
Okay, that makes
however
sense.
you make it, that's how I want to
Yeah,
try it.
okay.
'cause That's how I told the guy.
Bro,
whatever
tartar
you-
sauce on a burger?
except for the
phenomenal, dude.
Really?
The tartar and the barbecue together, you would never. Who would think of something like? But
Yeah,
think about
definitely-
this.
definitely not
Greggy's like, I hate tartar sauce. I'm like, it's just mayonnaise and relish mixed together. That's all.
Oh,
it
tartar
is.
sauce is great.
And then you mix that with barbecue. Shit, I love ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together. Now you're just adding relish into the mix. So what? That's like Thousand Island.
And make
I like-
a great point.
I
there.
like-
It's like
liked,
Thousand Island with a little bit of barbecue.
I like when
You're
the
not
car hop guy suggested to. He's like, I suggest personally you add some pickles to it, some onions, and Nate's like, yeah, I don't like pickles or onions, so.
That's great.
But those burgers,
You
man.
can take that suggestion and shove it.
Yeah. Those burgers
Toasted.
were they were legit like burgers that I told Nate, I said, this tastes like a burger that I would make myself at home. It just was a nice, simple little burger. It slapped.
These look
delicious.
delicious.
Melt in your mouth. I'm telling you, like
Like if I would have known how good it was, and also
it was so cheap.
I was gonna say how
Add
cheap
Swanson on
they
the
were, kind of
list.
small, but I definitely would have got like 2 or 3 of those
If
things.
I,
to be
if
honest.
I would have known how small the burger was, I probably would have ordered like a triple or something.
Yeah.
But
it was
for
worth
real,
it, man.
I'm not lying. Like it was so cheap. Greggy and I both ate. We each got a side and we each got a drink for $18.02.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was like, what? But
Can't-
I mean,
you can-
phenomenal
Can
food.
barely do that anymore.
Really, really good.
Swenson's interesting.
Yeah, you got to give it a try. So I listened to a morning show out of Cleveland, ESPN Cleveland.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
And
about.
so I listened to that morning show, and I've heard them talk about this place multiple times.
Really?
And I'm like, I got to check this out. So we were in the area, and as we were leaving that complex, I'm like, food near me, and I'm just scrolling. I see Swenson's. I'm like, oh, we got to try this. It was like 2 miles away, so.
I do like
We
how they
shot
put the
over there
green
and-
olive on top. I love green olives.
Yeah, they didn't put it on there, though. They told me that's how it came, was with an olive, and then I got the burger, and Greg,
No
where
olive?
was the olive? Nowhere to be found.
Interesting.
Nowhere to be
MIA.
found.
I would have probably
It
thrown
wasn't
a
there.
fit. That would have been a Karen moment for me.
I
Yeah,
don't think-
well, I mean, I'm not really.
I think you were smashing the burger and it was almost done before you realized the olive
Yeah, I was
there.
like, literally, I had 2 bites left, and I'm like, now that was a 4-biter.
Mouthful, really?
Yeah,
That's
legit.
That's a big statement.
It was a 4-biter
Because of size or because of...
because of taste.
Oh.
Because you're smash. I mean, it's a smash burger, and you want to smash it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like
Interesting.
legit. It just
That's a big
after
statement.
the first bite, it was like. What did I tell you, Greg?
He said-
I said,
he
have
said-
you ever taken a bite of something and on the first bite you're sad because you know it's going to be gone?
Yeah, I was like, you look down at it.
all-time statement.
Like, that's how I felt.
Yeah,
Oh, my
man.
God.
I said, yeah,
That's
I know what you're talking about, man. You look down at it and you're like, why isn't there more of this?
That is great.
But yeah, that was it was a 4-biter. They were delicious. Oh,
Interesting.
So good. We got to try it again if we're in that area again. We're gonna make that.
Oh, for sure. Definitely
Yeah.
want to try
We'll
it
have to
again.
make
I want
that
to,
we'll
dude.
stop-
I want to
we'll stop
order.
back.
I want to try all this stuff. I want to try the hot dogs, grilled cheese, the other sandwiches that they had.
yeah.
Like they had so much stuff. It was ridiculous.
I
That's
got a strawberry. What was it? Strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake
I
milkshake.
see
Milkshake?
that. Yeah, strawberry shortcake milkshake.
Now, I will say it was delicious, but the execution was not there because they gave me a really tiny little straw and all these little chunks of strawberry and all these chunks of like vanilla wafer cookie
Sickening.
were in there. And it's like, I want all those goodness. I want all those little bits of goodness. Give me a bigger straw. Give me a Charlie Sheen straw. You know, like
You need
Take
a
up the
thick
whole
boy.
nostril.
the whole nostril.
I need me a thick boy straw.
Oh my god! I have never. See, you mentioned grilled cheese. I've never been a big grilled cheese guy.
God,
Really?
I love grilled cheese, man.
Really?
Never.
So,
I can eat
how
grilled
do you
cheese
make
every
a
day.
grilled cheese? Like, have you ever had? Okay. Do you normally make grilled cheese at home? Like, is it
No,
something?
I've just never been into it. I've tried the different ways. I've tried the using butter on the outside. I've gone as far as using mayo on the outside,
Okay.
cooking it that way. Mm-hmm. I
What's
just
the
don't.
cheese you use though?
I've
That's
used
the
multiple
key.
cheese. So I've tried just American.
Yeah, these
I've
good
tried,
cheese.
I've loaded it up.
I don't like too much cheese.
I'm just not a big cheese person.
I'm one of those people. So I use this. There's a specific craft brand of American cheese. It's like the Deli Deluxe or something. It comes in like a little zipper container, and
Oh,
they're
the nice
not
bags?
individually sliced. And it's really good American cheese. It's not like the
Interesting.
plastic cheese everybody talks about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
gross
that stuff makes the absolute best grilled cheeses.
Interesting.
And my wife makes the best grilled cheeses I've ever had. Like I cook all the food that we make usually. If we eat and it's made in house, I'm usually the cook.
Really?
But when we have grilled cheese, I'm like, hey babe, can you make me grilled cheese? And she does it so good. I don't know what it is. She's just really good at it.
I've just never been a big grilled cheese person.
It's about once every month. I'm like grilled cheese and tomato soup. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's never been that. Literally,
I put a little bit of basil in my tomato soup when I make it up.
fashion.
You know, I use a George Foreman grill when I make my grilled cheese.
Ooh, so a little panini press on
Yeah,
it
pretty
going.
much. You just butter up both sides, slap one down, cheese, slap the other one down, let it do its work, man.
I like that.
Heat it up from both sides, get that cheese all nice and melted.
I'm working too hard for it.
Yeah, for real. It's so
Yeah,
easy and
That
good
sounds
that
so
way.
much easier.
Yeah. You know who makes a good grilled cheese? Bench warmers.
Really.
Good God.
That's the thing.
I used to work there, and that was something that I never thought of when I ordered food before I started working there. And then while I'm working, I see somebody order a grilled cheese, and I bring it out to them. I'm like, that is bougie. Like, not
have
only
me
is
some of
they
that.
have like 5 or 6 different kinds of cheese, but then they have different meats and stuff that you can put inside.
Okay,
it's
see, now
basically like
that-
a grilled hot sandwich.
Yeah, that is something I can get behind.
And oh my good lord,
Oh, yeah.
it's like $1 million grilled cheese. I tell them that every time I see it. It's like they use this big fancy bread. It's like really well cut. They use a broiler machine for it, so it's not like on a grill. It's like they actually put it through the broiler.
Yeah,
like
it's like being cooked from both sides. Yeah.
Oh man, they do a great job with grilled cheese.
I could put meat. I've never tried it. Like it's just one of those things. I've had ham in a grilled cheese, and that's always. I mean, that's ham and cheese. Ham and cheese is always good.
Can't go wrong there.
But just grilled cheese has never been my cup of tea.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
I tell you what, man, throw some mozzarella in there and some pepperoni and make yourself like a pizza style grilled cheese. That's some good stuff right there.
Here's another one. This has been a recent like staple in my diet. Now, I go through these things where it's like I could eat the same thing every day for like 2 straight years, and then I'll never want to eat it again.
Yeah,
I do this like I've ruined ramen. I've ruined like different foods throughout my life. Right now, it's PB&J. I eventually I'm gonna get sick of it, but it's been like 2 years running now where I pretty much have a PB&J every day.
Life or death question: crunchy or creamy?
Creamy.
Really?
Yeah, I could go crunchy. I'm not against it, but it's just like I always grab the Jif Pete. Like it's the big container. I eat so much peanut butter, I have to get the big container. And it's not because I'm making cookies or baking. No, it's legit. I eat so much damn peanut butter.
Interesting. I was a creamy till I was a kid, and then I think I accidentally got crunchy one time. I was like, holy shit, my life is so much better.
Oh yeah, crunchy's really good. I think I'm sleeping on it. Honestly, I really think that's what it is because I think I just normally it's just an instinct for me to get creamy.
It's habit to grab creamy because you grabbed it all your life,
all my life,
and you have to like
and
purposely.
It's Jif. It's got to be Jif.
Have you guys ever had the? Have you had the honey peanut butter?
No, but I do. What I do is every once in a while, instead of bread, I will take frozen waffles and I'll put them in a toaster.
Oh yeah,
and then I take butter on both sides, peanut butter on one, and honey on the other. Like a little Sammy.
Wild.
Oh my good lord,
that
it's
sounds
so
good.
Though.
Dude, I'm gonna have to smash so much food when we leave.
Well, honey that way is good. I was talking about like honey, like on the Madison Street chunks. Never been a big honey person.
Really?
I don't really like their honey.
So you don't like their honey? Maybe because it's locally sourced. That honey's from Sycamore. Do you know that? It's from the Sycamore area. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I think. Well, no, my friend had. I think my friend got
something like that.
honey from the same place. Like they make the little bottles and stuff like that, right? He had the same thing, and I think we did something similar like that. We made like peanut butter and honey sandwiches to try it. Really good honey, but I don't know what it is. I'm just not a big honey on my chunks person.
Really?
I just give me the hot sauce and some blue cheese.
I kind of like the little sweet kick every once in a while on those bites
with the
honey.
Kitchen sink sauce?
Yes.
Okay, so kitchen sink's one of my go-tos.
Your sauce.
Kitchen sink and coleslaw together is like that's like
great
God status. At Madison's, it's like right there. That's what you do. That's what you go for. But one of my sleeper sauces, a sauce that I made, honey hot garlic parm. You take the hot garlic parm.
Yeah, my roommate just got that today.
And you literally just drizzle honey over top. You can barely even taste the honey by the time it gets out to you because it's all on the bottom. You just kind of stir it around and oh, it's so good. But
and I think that
another one.
My issue is because I get loaded chunks. The chunks are at the bottom, so they put the honey on it. It all gets on the bottom where all the chunks are, and it's just too much sweetness for me.
Well, you got the slaw going on too, so that's a lot of sweetness.
It's just I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's a lot going on.
I just want my spicy food.
So a lot of times, what I do is I'll get all that stuff separate. Like I'll get the fries separate from the chunks, separate from the coleslaw. I'll just get them all as 3 separate things.
Oh, really?
And then just kind of like do it
yourself.
How I want to do it.
Interesting.
But I love the Griff sauce.
Griff's is good.
And I do honey over the Griff.
Whoa.
Because M&M sauce.
Yes.
It's the creamy garlic with the honey.
Yep.
And then there's honey hot garlic parm.
Yep.
But nobody has ever done the honey
Griff's
Griff.
with the honey.
That's like my sleeper sauce.
Interesting.
Give me
it's
it.
Really good.
I'll take it right now.
Interesting.
Right now, I'll eat it right now.
Right now.
You guys have been talking about food. We've been talking about it for too long. I'm starving.
They're closed now. Sorry, they closed.
Oh my god!
I got my fix for the day.
Use your VIP status to have Chase open the place back up. Nate's like, I don't think he's gonna do that for me.
So wait, are we gonna do our Wendy's, McDonald's?
Oh yeah, let's go back to this. Let's go back to the menu.
You got to give out yours, did you?
So I did.
Okay, yeah.
I gave it out. Burger King.
Yeah,
Wendy's,
you went Burger
McDonald's.
King first, which is
or Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's.
Yeah, you put Wendy's at the bottom, which is crazy.
But see, here's the thing: when you go to each one of those places, now I want to rank them as far as you go there and you order what you want from the menu.
Oh,
okay. Hold on. Let me ask you guys a question here. And now, is this just me because I'm a big boy? Or have you guys ever gotten a sandwich from 2 places on your way home?
I definitely have. Do you have the
Oh,
app?
absolutely.
Yeah, when
You
get the
know,
app,
you gotta
get-
have yourself a McDonald's burger, but you also gotta have yourself a Wendy's burger as you're just passing by.
Yeah.
I've been known to do the we got a burger from McDonald's, but I want Wendy's chicken nuggets, or I want Wendy's Frosty, or
Wendy's regular or spicy nuggets.
Yeah, mix and
I
match.
do the spicy
Okay.
nuggets.
Woo! I heard they got extra spicy in the new ones that came
They
out.
are Wendy's spicy nuggets are elite nuggets.
They're so good. They're so good. And you a chili guy? Like the chili?
Oh yeah.
I've
Their
seen
chili
so many
is
people
so
turn up their
good.
nose at that chili because they're
is.
like, they put their old hamburgers in there. They're
Don't
broken
care.
up hamburgers. They could throw all their broken up hamburgers in there.
I don't
would
care.
eat it all. It could be from yesterday. I don't care. I'm totally cool with that. Their chili is bomb.
Bro, I eat gas station food. I don't care what's in it.
Well, yeah. I mean, Greg and I's lunch today consisted of a hot dog.
Yeah, I
and a
saw you
pizza
guys leaving
roller.
Circle K.
Yeah,
You guys can see I got 2 egg rolls and 2 Polar Pops.
Yep.
I had me a nice pepperoni pizza rolled up thing or whatever. It's actually really good.
Yeah. But so when you go to these places, what's your go-to? First of all, what's your go-to meal from each one of these places?
Okay.
And then what's the order that you would put those places in when it comes to your go-to?
Okay.
And I'm not talking like any day or like any of that. Like, I just want to know what's your go-to and what's your order.
I'm gonna make a wild statement here with my Wendy's order because they have the best of these sandwiches. Their spicy chicken sandwich is the best chicken sandwich you can get
Those 3?
anywhere.
Oh, get out of here.
No,
We're done.
the crunchiness, the flavor, I get no lettuce on it. Sorry, Greg, for talking crap earlier. I get no lettuce on it because I don't want that huge piece of lettuce. I just get the mayo, tomato, the delicious, spicy, crunchy sandwich, and that nice, soft bun is a perfect spicy chicken sandwich for me.
Really?
Medium with a Diet Coke.
Now, see, Wendy's spicy chicken's really good. Don't get me wrong. That's a good sandwich.
Yes.
But, dude,
If you say
the
Chick-fil-A,
best.
you say Chick-fil-A. See, okay, now here's the thing. I used to live in Myrtle Beach, so I had Chick-fil-A whenever I wanted it to. So Chick-fil-A is Chick-fil-A to me.
Yeah, but I don't.
I know, and I get that. That's
Literally,
why I
like,
know where
every
you're coming
time
from.
that truck has come to town, I go to
Dude,
the
you
truck.
want your life change right now from Chick-fil-A?
Okay, come on.
Go get a spicy chicken sandwich. Do you like? Okay, so you like spicy foods? Ask for bacon and pepper jack cheese on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. I'm so hungry right now thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
and I go for that, and I do the Polynesian sauce.
Really? No Chick-fil-A sauce?
See, I like the Chick-fil-A sauce, but only for the waffle fries.
Have
On
you
my
ever-
sandwich, it's got to be the Polynesian. Have you ever had that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good
Yeah.
God, it's so good.
Have you ever done the trick where you take it out of the bag, you then take the bun off, you take the chicken, put it back in the bag, dump the sauce in, shake it up, put it back on your bun? Yeah, that's the real way to do it.
Oh,
Polynesian sauce.
Polynesian is the way to
Interesting.
go, man.
If we're going with fancy
and I'm the
chicken
same way at
sandwiches,
Lee's, like bonsai sauce. You ever had their bonsai sauce at Lee's? Oh, my God.
With the spicy jumbo dippers?
So good, yes.
Yes.
God. I was gonna say if we're going with fancy chicken sandwiches from places, I'm gonna have to go with the Arby's chicken bacon Swiss sandwich.
Ooh.
That thing
Oh,
is so
yes.
good.
I just got that the
Okay.
other day. Oh, my God.
so
yes.
good.
Arby's
Like, the
is
sauce
slept
on
on.
that.
Arby's is so slept on.
People that turn their head at Arby's, they need to reevaluate their lives.
I don't understand how you can turn your head up at rallies.
Arby's.
Rallies? Arby's? I do that a lot.
Dude, don't get me wrong. Rallies.
I do that a lot.
Rally's
honestly.
so good too.
It's the ease.
I think we're just hungry guys.
Rallies
Yeah.
is so good.
Now I'm just hungry, so I'm talking about the places that I like.
Rallies, they're fries.
Oh my
Guys,
god.
we got to stay on topic here. We got to
Okay,
get back,
yeah.
back
Okay.
to the Wendy's.
So, yeah, Wendy's.
So you go to Wendy's. What's your go-to?
Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, no lettuce, medium with a Diet Coke. McDonald's. This is where it gets tough because, like, I'm.
Diet Coke guy, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's
Your parents drank it, huh?
see. Okay, when I was growing up,
Yep.
I literally drank Coke out of spite. My dad doesn't drink soda. My mom, Diet Coke fiend. But I literally never drank Diet Coke just out of spite. So she would buy other sodas at home. So it wasn't only Diet Coke. And once I kind of grew up, so in our like coach's office, I sit right next to a guy who only drinks Diet Coke. So he's always got Diet Coke on him. and my girlfriend drinks Diet Coke. So it was just kind of one of those things where
converted.
I just started drinking it, and I'm like, and dude, I don't know what it is, but especially when you're hungover, a fresh Diet Coke it brings so much life to you.
See,
it's so good.
I'm a Pepsi guy, man. And it's got to be a can of Pepsi. Like a can of ice cold Pepsi. Oh my God.
That's so gross.
And that was honestly, my mom, I was the same way. My mom drank Diet Pepsi growing up, and Diet Pepsi fiend. But I hated anything diet. It's just disgusting. I can't do it. Even to this day, it's like, even with the like the Monsters with the zero sugar and like
I don't
those
want that.
Ghost energy drinks, Greggy, that you like, I've tried them all. I can't do it because the zero sweetener thing, the zero sugar thing doesn't do anything.
I'm already drinking an energy
it
drink.
gets
Give me the
old.
sugar.
It
Give it
gets
to
old.
me.
Exactly.
Like
If I'm drinking that shit, just give me the sugar.
right?
For real.
I don't want.
That's why-
I don't want a virgin energy drink.
Yeah.
Give me the hard stuff.
But like, it's always been Pepsi for me because I think my grandma, growing up, it was like, these are for adults. No, Pepsi's for adults. Here's fruit punch for the kids.
Juice and water.
Here's some juice. Here's some lemonade. There's a pitcher of lemonade over there. It's really watered down. Yep, there's your lemonade.
Yeah.
Pepsi's for the adults. There's only a few left. No, Pepsi's for the adult. Now that I'm an adult, it's like, I get a Pepsi now.
Yeah, just out of spite from my childhood.
So I think honestly, but no, a big thing was the pairing of Pepsi with food. Like, I don't really like to drink Pepsi by itself.
Yeah, I don't drink soda
But
by itself.
when I'm eating something, like, I gotta have a Pepsi. I don't know, it's weird.
Really?
So your
Pepsi with-
Wendy's order, the spicy chicken, no lettuce, and a medium
Medium
Diet
fried
Coke.
with the Diet Coke.
So McDonald's, what's your go-to?
McDonald's is where it gets tricky because there's a lot of different vibes when you go there. Now, my favorite thing on the menu, this might take people back. It goes two ways. Either McGangbang, that's with mac sauce on the
Now, is that
McDouble.
technically on the menu? Though?
That's the thing. That's where I don't know. But besides that, I really love, obviously, their chicken nuggets, but those are, I ate those so much when I was a kid that I always forget about them, but a fillet of fish.
Did you know that the fillet of fish, they steam the bun? And
Bro.
It's the only bun that they do that for in the whole
I used to work
restaurant?
with this guy at Bauman's when I was selling cars. We could not every Wednesday we'd get the McDonald's coupons, the 2 for $5 fillet of fish. We'd go every Wednesday. Why don't they do that to every bun?
You can actually order that for every
Yeah,
single
but then
sandwich that you
you're that
You don't
guy.
like to be that guy.
You're that
I know.
guy.
I don't do it either.
Yeah.
You know, I see the reels or whatever where these guys are like, you can order whatever you want. You can do this and they don't really care. And it's like, I care when people do that crap.
Yeah,
So I can only imagine
exactly.
how they feel.
I don't want spit my food. So
But honestly, you can't tell me that a Big Mac with a steamed bun wouldn't slap.
a sesame seed steamed bun.
I don't know. I mean, I'd be okay without the sesame seeds, just to give me that filet of fish bun.
I just like the feel.
Not the middle bun. Not
No
the
middle bun. Get rid of that
take
freaking thing.
Take that middle bread out.
I hate it.
We don't like it. Nobody likes it.
We don't like it.
We
Nobody
don't
likes it.
I
You can't
speak
tell
for
me there's somebody
everybody,
that likes that.
and we don't like it.
We don't like it.
Nobody likes it.
Keto has arrived, and I'm telling you right now, McDonald's, you need to get with the times. Get that bread out of there. Get it out.
But give me the steamed bun on the other side.
And I want the steamed bun on more than just the fillet of fish. I want a steamed bun on a burger. Give me a burger with a steamed bun.
Get it together, McDonald's.
For real.
But-
So that's your go-to.
Yeah, fillet of fish, medium fry with a large Diet Coke.
All right, so Burger King. Do you have a go-to?
Right now, if I were to go to Burger King right now, it'd probably be the Whopper melt.
Okay.
I think it's like the
So
the original Whopper melt
Ooh,
with the caramelized onions, the
I do
cheese.
the bacon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't tried that. I've gotten it like 3 times. I've gotten the same thing, just because it's been so good. I
Well,
love
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
for the record. I love Burger King's fries.
Really?
I love them.
You're like the first person I've ever heard say this in my entire
It's
life.
not that I didn't say I like them more than McDonald's and Wendy's fries, but I love their
Because
fries.
when I go to BK, usually it's like I would rather have their onion rings than their fries.
Really,
Yeah,
I like their fries. I'm not a big
they
ketchup
taste
guy.
like cake, kind of.
That's wild.
I don't know.
Cake?
It's like maybe I haven't had them in a long time. But the last time I had them, I was like,
Did you eat cake before that?
No, I hadn't had cake in forever. That's why it just was really weird. They have this like texture that weirds me out.
Interesting.
And then they have almost like a sweetness to them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy.
Yeah, that's
Or
crazy.
maybe I was fresh out of COVID or something, and I was just my taste buds were
and
messed
you just
up.
wanted sweet.
I've
stuff.
I've not had Burger King fries in probably years because I have no desire to have Burger King fries.
Interesting.
Every time I go to Burger King,
Their
I'm like,
their onion rings are
okay. When you go to Burger King, would you rather get fries or would you rather just get another double cheeseburger? Like, that's that's how I feel about it. Like, am I wasting my time on fries? Or
I'm a fry guy, though.
Space, like
I'm a fry guy. I love fries.
valuable space in there. You know?
I love fries. Fries are a top tier food side. for
Okay,
me.
all right.
Well, yeah.
God
And
status food
but
side.
I'm not a big ketchup guy.
Okay.
I'm like,
love
I don't
ketchup.
think ketchup enhances fries. Like,
No.
I would rather have regular fries than
Greggy's
fries.
like, what?
Yeah, I would rather just
What
have.
are you talking about?
Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There are some places that have fries for ketchup and fries not for ketchup.
Yeah.
Like McDonald's and Wendy's. Those are fries. You don't put those fries in ketchup. Those are too good.
What?
Greg, you don't like lettuce. There's no say in this. You don't like lettuce.
This is the most crazy shit I've ever heard in my life.
Nope. I could say
You
some
don't put
real
those in
wild
ketchup.
shit.
What do you
Also-
put them in?
No.
What do you put them in? What do you put those fries in then?
My mouth. No, you know the best fry combination? Arby's crinkle cut fries.
Those are really good. honestly.
Greg, shut up.
Have you tried them, Greg?
Get those?
Stop.
Seriously though, Greg. Seriously, have you tried them?
No.
Dude, you
They're
gotta
so
try them.
good.
They're really good. I'm
They're
not gonna lie, they are bomb.
Well, they don't look good. They look like
Okay, so
Oh
we
my
went there
God.
one time, and I was like, they're $1 for a side, and I'm like, I'm just gonna try them. They're $1.
Delicious.
They're freaking bomb.
So good.
They were so good. I was
'Cause
so
they-
surprised. I'm like, wow, these are way better than I
It's
thought.
probably
they
just because they're cooked in the same oil as those delicious curly fries.
Oh.
Curly fries are they're
were. Get out of here.
the curly fries to me are overrated. And they're not overrated. They're not it.
Yeah.
Not it. But the crinkle cut fries from Arby's, and my girlfriend and I, we'd figure this out because I got a roast beef sandwich. I like the horsey sauce on the roast beef.
You're a horsey guy, huh?
I'm a horsey guy. But she got a French dip, and you know how you get the au jus with
I
it?
love French dip. That's
So
my shit.
hear me out. One of my fries fell in the
Double
horsey
roast
sauce, dipped in the au jus, and then ate it. My life got so much better
It's
after
like
that.
my life.
So much better after
Dramatically.
that. Better than that shitty red ketchup.
So we've got your go-tos for each of those restaurants.
Yeah.
Now rank those restaurants in order.
If I had to rank them, I'd probably Wendy. Off of those, I'm off my favorites at each one.
Yep.
It'd probably be Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's.
All right.
I feel like a backstabber right now, but that's all right.
You got McDonald's at the bottom for all of it.
I don't know why.
That's all right.
Why am I doing that?
That's all right.
I love the arches. Whatever. They make enough. You know what? Screw McDonald's. They make enough.
That's right. They ain't hurting.
No.
This ain't hurting them.
No.
Greggy, now it's up to you. What's your go-to? Well, first, we'll start with Wendy's.
Wendy's, I'm probably going to go ahead and get a bacon double stack with just mayo and ketchup on it.
Ketchup and mayo.
Yeah. And probably just going to go ahead and get fries with that.
Because you're at Wendy's, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then what's your drink?
I usually don't get drinks.
Oh, that's right. You don't drink and eat at the same time. I forgot.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot to learn, Joey.
I had the weight
Hold
loss
on,
surgery
what?
done. I had weight loss surgery done a long time ago, and you can't eat and drink at the same time.
Okay, I thought it was like you like consciously made that choice.
Oh
Like, you
God,
can't-
no! I
you
wish I
just
could
can't.
drink. Dude.
Oh my
No,
God!
you just
Okay, I about just flipped a lid, Greg.
It's like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, I was like, "What do you like?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
How is this possible?
I was like, "You never ate too fast. You can't swallow your food, so you need to drink like immediately, or else you're gonna die." Because that's like me on like a Friday, Saturday night.
After the second bite of a 4-biter, like, I need something
Yeah.
to drink.
Gotta wash it down.
Literally like 3/4. I have 3/4 of a sandwich in my mouth.
I forgot to chew the first bite.
And I just like, and I'm like disgusted with myself because I ate like 3/4 of a sandwich in 2 bites.
All right, so that's your Wendy's go-to, right?
Yep.
What's your McDonald's go-to?
Double cheeseburger bundle, comes with the fries. I only get ketchup on it. No
Only
mayonnaise
ketchup.
on that one.
No mayonnaise on the double.
And then I gotta get some chicken nuggets because they're fucking delicious.
6 or 4
All right,
piece.
so sauce. Where we going sauce for the nuggies?
More than likely, probably sweet and sour.
There we go.
What?
There we go.
I'm a hot mustard guy.
And then
Really?
Yeah,
and
I
then
like the
right
hot
now,
mustard.
Okay.
I
like the
gotta
bite.
gotta add in the strawberry and cream pies right now. 'Cause, oh my god, they're so good.
See, I haven't,
Two of them.
I haven't had those yet. I've always been an
Dude.
apple pie guy.
Oh, they're so much better than the apple pie.
I've always been a cherry pie guy, and like they have really good cherry pies, but their
cherry pies
strawberries
are-
and cream are so bomb.
I haven't tried that yet. I always forget about that. You know what else McDonald's has that's really good? Their chocolate chip cookies.
If they're fresh,
They're fresh.
if they're fresh, they're
really
bomb.
good.
So now we've done Wendy's, McDonald's, Greggy. Now Burger King. You're going to Burger King. What's your go-to?
Right now, they've got 2 for $5 original chicken sandwiches.
You love those original.
Oh
chicken.
my
yeah,
god,
those are
dude.
slept on.
I
The
get
long
those with no
Slims.
lettuce.
Let me guess, with no lettuce.
Yep, no lettuce.
God, you're such a terrible human.
No
Greg.
lettuce, extra mayo.
Just the mayonnaise on
Wait,
it.
whoa. You get mayo on that, but you don't get mayo on anything else?
No, I
No,
get
he
mayo.
gets mayo.
Okay, I usually get
okay.
mayo and ketchup on my burgers.
Okay,
but
okay,
My
okay.
McDonald's burgers, I don't like mayo on for some reason. Just ketchup
McDonald's
on those.
mayo is gross.
I like it on the McChicken. I like it on the McChicken a lot. I just don't like it on the double cheeseburger.
Well, I can't say McDonald's mayo's gross either because I
you know
get
what?
it.
Now I want to try it again. Now I want it on my double
what I
cheeseburger.
get. We'll talk about that in a minute. Tease.
I'm thrown for a loop here. What else you get from Burger King?
Probably just that. I
That's
just
it?
like that, and that's plenty enough to make me sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm also full and stuffed." Oh, geez.
Those original chicken sandwiches are so good.
So good. That chicken like literally falls apart in your mouth. It's so good.
Okay.
Rank them.
So rank them.
I'm gonna go McDonald's because that's like the go-to almost every time. Then Burger King with those chicken sandwiches, and then Wendy's.
Okay. So Wendy's at the bottom.
Interesting.
You had Wendy's at the top.
I love that spicy chicken sandwich so much.
So if I'm going to Burger King anytime, I'm not talking specials or anything, right? I'm just talking anytime. I'm doing 2 double cheeseburgers. I'm doing an order of onion rings, usually whatever the value, small, whatever.
You get the BK sauce with it?
Oh yeah, the zesty sauce. Oh hell yes. Oh hell
Zesty
yes.
sauce.
Underrated sauce. right
Zesty
there.
sauce. for
Underrated.
sure.
People
And
love that
then,
sauce with the
You know what
onion
else is underrated? The rodeo cheeseburgers with the onion
Oh, yeah,
onion
yeah.
rings and
Yep,
the
yep,
barbecue
yep,
sauce
yep.
on
Those
them.
are great.
Those are bomb.
Yep.
But no, 2 doubles, small onion ring, and most likely their Oreo shake because they have that
And-
like
yeah.
the
I'm not
Oreo shake.
Their shakes are pretty freaking
They are
good.
really good. Burger King shakes are bomb. They actually hand mix them there, so they're really good.
I've
Their
been
vanilla shake's
sleeping
really
on
good.
Burger King. I hate myself for that.
And then so McDonald's every time it's so it depends on whether I'm hungry or not, but usually it's a quarter pounder with cheese, just literally ketchup and mayonnaise on it, nothing else. The
Really?
quarter pounder with cheese is the best burger on the McDonald's menu. It's so slept on, people just don't understand. That's the only burger that's not frozen. Did you know that?
Nope.
It's never frozen. It's fresh beef. It's a completely different kind of beef that they use for the rest of their hamburgers.
I have noticed that. I've noticed that from them.
And it's for whatever reason, it is like it's so much more flavor. Like there's-
Resembles a Wendy's burger.
yeah, it's very close. It's very close.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not much of a Wendy's burger fan, so I can't say that it resembles. It's close, but so I go quarter pounder with cheese, only ketchup and mayonnaise, and then you got to go fries with that, like a medium combo with the Sprite.
See,
McDonald's Sprite. Can we talk about how crispy?
is it bro?
How about the Coke? Oh my god.
The Coke is
Okay, now-
crispy too.
I've heard many things. The Coke, they have their own special recipe.
I heard
Well,
that too.
They have their own CO2 tanks on site. Like,
That, and I also heard that McDonald's has bigger straws.
Yep.
So it's more carbonation hitting your tongue.
Yep.
But going back to the Sprite, the first time you take a drink out of that Sprite, your body literally takes a screenshot.
Yeah.
It literally smacks you so hard. It's like, and like you feel it just like take a screenshot of what you're looking at. It's unreal.
Yeah. And that's for real, every time I go. And sometimes if I'm hungry, it'll be the double quarter pounder with cheese.
Oh,
Because that's,
yeah.
I'm weird, and I feel like the big burgers at McDonald's taste different than the small burgers.
And
at
see,
McDonald's.
I don't like the big burgers, like the Big Mac or any of those other. I just,
Like
For
I don't
whatever
like
reason,
quarter
that
pounder
quarter pounder
burger.
tastes different.
I feel like the quarter
Interesting.
pounder burger is like it's. I mean, it's
I
definitely
haven't had
thicker, but I feel like it tastes different too. For some
I
reason.
haven't
does.
had a quarter pounder
Absolutely.
in so
That's
long.
why I like it.
I haven't had one in so long.
They're really good. So, and then if I go nuggets, it's sweet and sour sauce. Sweet and sour.
That is
for sure.
wild
yeah.
to me.
Although
But that's what I grew up with.
I just recently tried their honey mustard sauce there, and I actually like it a lot.
The regular honey mustard, or the hot mustard.
Just the regular honey mustard. But I never really
So it's
had
like,
it
come
before.
on, hot mustard, somebody,
Hot-
please.
the thing, I just like that spicy, bitey
A
food.
bit of kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I
just
don't like
kinda need-
spicy stuff.
So then Wendy's, 2 junior bacons,
Elite.
medium fry,
Elite.
small chili, and a Frosty.
The best thing during. Are you one of the people that dips the fries in the Frosty?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I will.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
I'm not one of those people that has to every time. Like, oh my God, I've been looking for it. But it's like, if we're sitting there and I think about it, it's like, oh yeah, I'll try it.
I respect the fries too much to do that.
Okay, so can we talk about Wendy's fries?
Yes.
What happened? Why did they change
Nate
them?
doesn't think they're good anymore.
Why did they change them?
I think they're not as good as they used
This
to be.
whole, these new fries, they stay crisper and hotter longer. If not, you get your money. Who really wants to go back to Wendy's and be like, bro, my fries were not hot and crispy, so you can go get some new fries? Who's really going to do that? That is such a clever marketing ploy by Wendy's because, for real, if you got fries that were cold, would you turn around and go get fresh fries? No. You're just going to be like, I guess I'm getting cold fries. Nobody's going to turn around, and go back to Wendy's and get new fries.
You're just gonna gripe about it all the way home.
You're just going to gripe about it. And I feel like they had really good fries, like the best fries. And then they went with that crispy coating thing with them to try to get them to be like, I think what that happened was, they had fresh cut fries that were frozen and they still had the skin on them. But when they refry those fries, they would get soggy.
You think they double fry them or something like that?
Now, what I think happened was over the pandemic, a lot more people were getting drive-through stuff.
Yeah.
And people complained about Wendy's fries being too soggy. All right? And this is the same complaint we got at Madison's.
I like
This is
soggy
when we
fries.
changed our shoestring fries. We changed our shoestring fries because they used to be more of just a real potato, just the potato shoestring fry.
They're
right?
good, by the way.
Now we have more of a crispy coating on the shoestring fry.
Delicious.
That keeps them crispier, keeps them hotter longer, and it has more of kind of like a brine flavor to it. It almost has like a salty flavor where you don't really even need to salt them, which is really cool.
Which is good.
Now Madison's hit it out of the park with their fry change. Now we did a lot of testing. We had Lamb & Weston bringing like all these different kinds of samples. Nope, we don't like that cut. Nope, that's too thin. Nope, that's too thick. Nope, that's just right, but that doesn't taste right. Like we tried all these different fries to get it right. Wendy's, I feel like they had it right. They didn't need to fix anything, but because people complained because of DoorDash. I really think DoorDash
probably what it
ruined
was.
some places. But I think for me, I used to love Wendy's fries, but I'm not really a big fan anymore.
If I'm going to be honest with French fries, if it's just me by myself getting fast food, they're usually gone by the time I get home.
Oh, that's the first thing to go. 'Cause they're
literally
the easiest. You just reach in the
Every
bag and
time
grab.
I get in the car, I'm like, do not take a fry. I throw my straw away. I see the fries. I grab one. Try it. That's so freaking good. 4 more immediately. Right in my mouth.
No, after the first fry, how many do you grab next? Is it 3, 4,
Okay,
5,
so
6,
I'm
7?
weird.
Is it just like a handful, whatever you can grab?
So I'm
because
weird.
I will like literally shove an entire mouthful.
Yeah.
However much, it's almost like that second handful of popcorn. You know,
And it's just like gross. Like I'm eating like a 5-year-old.
yeah.
It's gross. Like I don't.
Salt and
Yeah.
potatoes all over. Like I
Yeah,
don't
you feel
care.
regretful after doing
Yeah.
it. But okay, so if I'm driving, I could care less. I want them, all of them, and
I
immediately.
want all of them and all the ones in
Yeah.
the bottom of the bag.
But if somehow they make it to where I'm home and I can like sit down and eat like a normal person, I go for fries, 2 of them at a time that are similar in size. It's,
you are superstitious as hell, aren't
Dude,
you?
it's-
It even goes down to the
I am-
food that you eat.
I'm a hidden psychopath. I am a legit hidden psychopath.
That's good. This has been a good podcast. I like this.
Yeah, and you guys know my Taco Bell order too. I get
Oh,
the
yeah.
same exact thing every single time.
So my ranking for like 1 through 3 for those 3 places as far as my go-to orders, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to go Wendy's, McDonald's, and Burger King. And that's awful for me to say because I really, really love Burger King.
That is such a hard thing to do.
Because you're going go-to and not just burger. Now you're talking about sides. And when you bring sides into the conversation, that's when, all right, now it's like I can't get drinks at Burger King because I don't like any of their drinks. I like their shakes.
I don't like their
I don't like their fries. I'm not a huge fan of the onion rings, but it's like I got to get something, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not just going to not get anything. I'm getting a drink. I'm getting a burger. I got to make it a combo. But like Burger King kind of fails to meet expectations. I feel like at one time
sandwiches are
they
elite.
killed it with those jalapeno cheddar bites.
Oh, yes.
And they're
Yes.
gone. And those were my favorite side. And honestly, if that was a more permanent item, I probably would put Burger King above McDonald's.
Probably.
But for me, it's Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King. And McDonald's has moved up only recently because my youngest
consistent.
son really got me back into going to McDonald's because they messed up a lot of orders back in the day to the point where I stopped eating McDonald's for like 6-7 years. I didn't even touch. I
don't know
wouldn't
how
go
you
there.
did that.
I wouldn't. Well, it was more like 5 years. I think it was about 5 years. I just refused to go to McDonald's. And then my youngest son, he's like, "Can we go to McDonald's?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't eat McDonald's." And he got upset about it. I was like, "All right, we'll go to McDonald's. That's fine. Let's go to McDonald's." And I hadn't gotten anything from there for a long time. And I'm like, I'm just going to do the quarter pounder because I knew I liked that. And then it was like, wow, this is actually really good. Holy crap. I haven't had these nuggets in a long time. These are good. Oh, sweet and sour. Oh,
Forget about the nuggets.
And then you get the Sprite and you're like, okay, well, if I just stick to these core items, I might actually like McDonald's.
Yeah.
And that's why, honestly, it's moved up in my rankings lately. So, but no, out of all the, the fancy places, I think we can talk about that on the next podcast.
That's fine with me. We can keep
I
ranking
think we
fast
can
food.
keep that, I like the fast food burger idea and the go-to orders. For the next podcast, let's try to go outside the box a little bit. Let's think about, what's your favorite go-to when you're not in Tiffin or when you're, in a different town with a lot of different options.
Should we pick a city, say Columbus, Cleveland, somewhere like that, and be like, where's your go-to?
Yeah, and
go?
honestly, we
Or
need to
just-
ask these questions to the audience as well.
Yes.
What's your
everybody
go-to?
rank. Yeah, rank.
Rank your top three.
Yes.
As far as McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's.
Yep.
No other options. Don't go, I don't like those, so I'm not going to pick. Then don't put anything.
Yeah.
If you don't like one of them, then don't put it down. Just give us the other two.
Or just put it at number 3.
Or whatever. Yeah, put it last. Or put it at 10 if you want to. Whatever. I'm just saying, try to play along. And give us your top
Let's have
three.
some fun.
That's right. We're just trying to have some fun here.
Shoot the shit
So,
with us.
once again, give us your top 3 when it comes to just plain burger, just a plain cheeseburger from each of those 3 places. And then give us your go-to order and rank them in order for go-to as far as each of those restaurants. Joey, we're past 10 o'clock now.
I know.
It got to about 8:45, right after Sherron left, we came back on. I'm like, we were kind of talking with Tommy a little bit. Once we got off with Tommy, it's like, all right, now what do we talk about? And now we've literally burned up an hour. And I could probably talk for another 2 hours.
I was about to say, I could literally keep
We got into a
going.
groove there,
I know.
This was nice. This
I
was
was
fun.
I was about to ask Jimmy John's or Subway.
Ooh. Let's save
that.
Let's say that. That's a tease, folks.
That's a tough one.
That's a tease. All right. We're going to wrap things up. Any final thoughts here, guys? Joe?
No, Tron, great kid,
Yes,
man.
thank
I don't
you
know
so
how
much.
he's that humble. Appreciate him coming on, give some honest answers and opening up a little bit. If I'm being honest, if I took him about the training, I could probably beat him. Not going to challenge him, but I will talk crap. Not a challenge. Nowhere near a challenge. I don't want to embarrass, but it's out there.
Listen to that. Little DK and Cheetah race going on.
I will have to do a
Little Heart
lot of
Ohio sports.
I will have to do a lot of
behind the
stretching.
scenes.
A lot of stretching.
Joey's like, I want that 30-second head start.
Yeah. Bro, he's crazy if he thinks I'm going to do a 400. 200 or 100. But we're not actually doing it.
People who do 400 are crazy, though. So, just saying.
Oh, it's just one lap on the track.
Did you one lap around the track?
Bro, after the first turn, you're like, bro, I got 3 more of these.
Greggy, any final thoughts?
No, man, it was a fun podcast tonight.
Yeah, it was.
Like you guys said, it was great having that Sherron on, and he was real humble, man, and it was nice hearing kind of where he got his beginnings of why he wanted to be in track. So that's a nice little story tidbit there.
For sure.
I had fun tonight.
What's that?
I said I had fun tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Once again, thanks to Sherron Jones for coming on. Folks, if you made it this far into the podcast, please share the video. Make sure you're followed. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitch. Instagram, Twitter. And make sure you subscribe on YouTube. I don't know how many times I got to tell you guys, please. That is what helps us the most. Sharing the video and subscribing on YouTube.
So we got to figure out our challenge for our YouTube subscribers.
Yeah. I think once we get to 1,000 subscribers, you know,
We'll do something fun.
we need to do something really fun. How about a backyard barbecue?
We could do that.
Like a barbecue podcast?
That could be fun.
Because Tommy had he got my wheels turning there with he's
Wasn't a bad
grilling
idea.
outside, you know. We could totally do something out back here.
Little kickback.
Oh,
You ever seen Real Bros of Simi Valley?
yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. This would be fun. This can be so much fun, guys.
Oh, my
We can have a
gosh.
lot of fun with this. All right. That's going to do it for us, folks. Thanks for tuning in here on the Pulse Podcast. Once again, thanks to Sherron Jones for coming on with us. Thanks to Joey, once again.
Hey,
Appreciate your time,
Thank
man.
you, bro.
And thanks to Greg Kinn for keeping us on the air and spinning the dials. And, of course, you know, all those funny buttons he presses back there to make us a little bit more entertaining. Thanks to all of you for tuning in here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Tune in tomorrow morning, mulling it over right here on the Pulse of the Buckeye State. You've been watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Thanks for tuning in, guys.